Alright guys, welcome to Burning Brim Entertainment. My name is Revenant. The gentlemen with me are my D&D players. We're going to do our best to entertain you and hopefully make a good show. I'm going to go down a list and let everybody introduce themselves and the character they're playing. Chaos, you're first.
Hey everybody, I'm Chaos Warlord, and I played the Tiefling Sorcerer Vincent Harmony. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Thank you. Defective Sheep.
Oh, hi. I am Defective Sheep. I am playing Desalius Booperton, the Oath of Glory Paladin. Race-wise, I'm playing a homebrew race, which I had discussed with the DM. It called the
Above the
Pixie
board.
Set. Sorry, above the board. My apologies.
All good, all good. Alright. Hunter.
Hunter Mech, playing Crow the human monk that has no memory, and hopefully you can figure out his memory.
Let's hope indeed. Marky Mark.
Hey, it's Marky Mark, and I'm playing Engeldrum, a kobold fighter with the subclass of a sentinel, and used to be a knight, and trying to figure out why I was imprisoned.
Indeed. Mayor.
Hello, I'm the mayor of Spicy Town. I am playing a changeling gunslinger, which is a subclass of the fighter, one of my favorite classes. My appearance is very much that of a standard changeling. He never really changes his form unless it's for espionage or he gets hit too hard. He's got long white hair that's in a very loose ponytail, wears a cowboy hat, standard duster, cowboy boots, black pants, and has a revolver.
Indeed. Last but certainly not least, Trucker.
I am the one space trucker. My character's name is Dr. Joseph Tremaine, a human artificer alchemist.
And with that, I'm the DM Flame Revenant. I will be bringing you all into a wonderful world of magic, mysteries, and of my creation. So, we ready to play, boys?
Yep.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Cool.
Let's begin.
We start our adventure in the world of True Realms in the continent of Draconia, in a rather large port town called the Bronze Scale Port. A large, bustling city with a huge port industry run by a rather interesting mayor who, well, honestly, has never been seen. It's almost impossible to get an interview with him, and he's always seems to be busy with something. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about our 6 little adventurers who just found their way with some random. And up first, Chaos. You've been traveling. You finally made it to Bronzescale Port. A little lead here and there, just trying to make your way in the world and make a little extra cash. You originally came from the elven capital of Grandiose, over in the Haven territories, but as of late with the constant fights and wars, you've gotten a little bored and just said, you don't want to die from that. So you hightailed it to the capital, or the port city, I should say. Well, while you're in the city, you run into the weirdest thing. A small lizard, salamander creature with no legs that seems to be glowing. As you ran into Dazzlebooper at a pastry shop?
Hi!
Hello there. What are you, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounded rude. I apologize.
Eh? My name is Desalius Booperton. I am a pixie salamander.
Oh my god, he's so cute. You see, as there is a human woman with these very weird, like, pearlescent white eyes, just kind of like looking at both of you. Oh, he's just the cutest little thing I've ever seen.
I've
Ah, shucks, thanks.
I never knew your kind existed. I'm sorry. This is the first, and I'm used to experiencing first. But this is I'm sorry. I'm just completely flabbergasted by all this.
Oh no, it's totally fine. I could actually kind of explain a brief history of my people, if you have the time.
As much
Um.
as I'd love to hear that story too, hun, you guys are kind of holding up the line. You
Oh
see,
Oh.
there's
yeah,
like a
of
few people
course.
behind you now, kind of like,
I'm actually here to pick up a cake.
let's see, is it for Betty, Sally, Lou, or Firefang?
It was actually meant for it. It was actually on hold for a while. It's for someone named Millie May.
Millie May. You see her kind of look at the notes. Hold on 1 second. Hoax, get down here. And coming out from the back, just because he's helping his mama today, Hoax, you coming to see a tiefling and a fire creature salamander thing?
Not in a mean sort of way. He just doesn't, just kind of typical customer interaction. He kind of looks at you to acknowledge you, but doesn't say anything, and just looks at his mom and goes, yeah, Mom, what's up?
Could you go look at the back receipts? Sorry, that was right. You said for a Millie?
Yeah, Millie for short. Yes.
Could you go check in the ice reserve chest, see if we got a take for a Millie? I'm not remembering it, but
Yeah, sure thing.
There is, though I did also had a small order to pick up as well. It's a little thing with a note for Bliss under it. Been
Bliss.
backlogged for a bit.
I have looked for that too. And man, you go into the back, you look into a chest, and you do find notes for these recipes or these orders, but then you see a note from your father just saying, "Stole these."
Does it say why he stole them?
No, but you know your dad does this from time to time. He gets hungry, and with this probably being like there's probably being some older orders, your dad probably just figured, oh, they forgot about it. I can just yoink it.
Having a private moment to himself, he just kind of goes, Mom is not going to be thrilled, but that's Dad's problem, and I will head back towards the front. I'll stick my head out from the back and just go, Mom,
Yes, dear?
it happened again.
Right. Okay. She'll turn to you two and go, Dazzle Booper and yeah, Vincent. I'm so sorry. Looks like the items won't be ready for a while. If you'd like, here's some coupons. Next order will be free on the house. She'll
Oh,
give you two
Oh.
coupons.
okay. Thank you.
Cute. Like,
Yes.
I don't understand why you're being so generous right now, but flip far from it for me to look generosity in the face.
Oh, don't worry about it, sweetheart. I do apologize. I can recommend some other pastry shops that can get something done quick if you need something simple, but unfortunately, anything fancy today will be a rush or couldn't even be rushed for me.
I understand.
I can wait.
I was hoping to send a cake to my friend, who's currently attending college.
Oh, she at the colleges in Tenorok Haven?
Yeah.
Oh, she's studying up in the capital with those high dragon people. Yeah. I tried sending my son there once, but yeah, the magic's not for him. My little hero.
Makes sense.
You know I'm not a hero, Mom. You know it was all
Oh.
shenanigans.
Oh, nonsense. He's so modest. The boy saved our town that's about like half a day's journey out. He caught the bandit leader that was attacking us at 4th grade with goblins in it.
Assuming she's
Wow.
Assuming she's not looking at him, he's just going to be standing behind her, shaking his head no.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It's alright with me, I can wait. I only made the request like a week out via letter, so I can afford to wait a couple of days if you need to get it, if you want to get it up to your level.
It'll take me just time to get the ingredients. I can either go get it after work today, or I can send my son here to go pick it up.
Up to you.
I can
What was
trust me. I can wait. Trust me. I don't want to be a bother.
that? Okay, well, then we'll just wait. And she'll kind of like gesture over the side and like, if you want, we have some free. Go ahead and have yourself a free fountain drink. And you see these like bubbling fountains with these cups next to them. And like one of them is like a sparkling pink drink, one's a sparkling blue, one's a sparkling red. It's kind of like a fondue fountain, but instead of like fondue, it's like these like sparkly drinks.
What kind of cups do they have?
They are these like. So your mother kind of splurged on the place. It is her place. She's made good money. She has 3 type of cups. She's got these just basic wooden cups that have like a very nice inner lacquer, keep them clean. Then she has these like very very fancy. She brings out on a more special occasion, which are they're not out there, but they're in the back. These horned, they're Tanrock horned mugs. Your mother kind of saves those for important guests or when your dad comes around with his friends.
Yeah, I would have stolen one of those, and I'm drinking one of the pink sparkly ones right now. Not that anybody can see what color it is, but I'm clearly got a mug of something.
It's like those horns that the Nords would drink out of,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vincent's gonna go for the blue one, but he's gonna go for like a hat. He's gonna be trepidatious at first because strange liquid.
It's very sweet, and it tastes like blueberries.
I also figured it was like blue raspberry with
Nope.
the shader describing it.
That's an artificial flavor. Remember that. That's
Right,
too
right.
fancy to make.
Right, sorry.
Mayor, your pink one tastes like strawberries.
That works for me.
Does anybody try the red one?
Dazzle Booper will try the red one.
Tastes like dragon fruit.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah,
And while
not that it matters too much, but I do have no discernible favorite. The pink one was just closer for me at the time.
and as you guys partake and enjoy your drinks, we're gonna just bezos to something else. Oh, Mark. Engrim, are you awake, buddy?
Yes.
You have been patrolling, for lack of a better term. You came to the Bronze Scale Port, and the guards immediately were like, hey, we're short-staffed. You mind doing us a favor? We need some help. You being a soldier and being respectful, you're like, yeah, like, we'll pay you for your time. We'll give you food and board, the barracks and stuff. And interestingly enough, you were sent to the docks to go deal with two humans that have entered the country without passports or their Southern Federation cards or Southern Union cards. This Northern Federation cards, which is basically like their ID, their passport, their guild. It's all that stuff rolled in one for this universe. And you were sent down to retrieve, interrogate, question with another one of the guards. And as you arrive, you see one Dr. Joseph Tremaine, one Crow. You guys have been not harshly detained, but you've been kind of brought over to this like little house to the side that the guards have like. It's an immigration kind of house, like doing paperwork and stuff. And you two are sitting on one side next to each other, while there is this tall, lanky, green dragonborn who's just kind of like looking over the paperwork, looking at you. And when you head on in, he's just like, "Oh, You the ones the higher up sent?
That would be me.
Alright, yeah, well, come on over here and come on, help me. They've been polite so far, so no need to get hostile. Kind of pass the paperwork in. Dr. Joseph Tremaine, right? That was your name, sir?
Why, yes, sir.
Uh, so what'd you come to Draconia for, again? So you're just, like, writing down as you're talking.
I am a traveling doctor, my good sir.
Okay. Standard question. I understand if you get offended. You a worshiper of the Great Mother?
I'm not.
Okay, good, good. Are you a refugee or fleeing person from the Civil War in Latin? Or are you a late citizen?
I was a participant, but I was on the loyalist side.
Okay, refugee. Alright. What did you come to the country for, sir?
I merely wish to apply my practice and help people if they need help.
As soon as he says that, Crow is gonna. You help people? I need help.
Sir, please calm down. Please calm down. You've been a little rowdy lately. I just need you to calm down. This is basic procedures. We'll get you the help you were asking for in a little bit. Calm down, sir.
Okay.
Can Ingaldrum be just going through, like, I assume you guys have bags. If you
Yeah,
were,
there's
you
stuff
go
like
through
off
the
in a
bags,
corner. Yeah, it's right there. The assistant's working. You see this like little this like small knoll. He seems like very short furred knoll, like all black with a few white spots. Just kind of looking at it, you're like, oh, hi. Yeah, they got nothing dangerous, but except the doc guy. He had this, and you see him hold up a musket.
How are you planning to use doctor services with this musket?
Well, when one travels, one must provide sustenance for oneself. Yes? I assure you I've never used it on anyone.
Can Ingaldrum inspect it to see if it was fired at all?
Yeah, roll me an investigation.
For my own sake, I have not actually fired any powder-based anything
15.
out of it ever.
I'm going to check that's the map anyways, because you're all like here. You kind of like put a claw through it, run it. You know, you've been told how to deal with these, because there aren't really firearms on Draconia. Guns and stuff are still fairly new since Latin kind of introduced them into the world. So from what you can tell, no, this hasn't fired any gunpowder-based residue. But the knoll, which he kind of like pats you on the shoulder, you might want to look at it with this too. And he'll hand you this like little monocle that when you look at it, the gun is magic. You can tell the gun is magical looking at it through the monocle.
Looking through that, he'll just kind of do the whole musket
Yeah.
and just see if there's anything. I guess
there is magical residue, magical remains residue in the barrel innards, so that probably something magical has been fired from it at some point or another. It's been a while, you can tell, probably more than how long the ship journey would have been from here to there. At least 6 to 7 months since anything's been fired out of this thing in magical situational.
Tremaine it is.
Well, yes, Dr. Tremaine.
Sorry, Dr. Tremaine. Have you had to use it in defense of yourself?
Uh, not exactly. I'm not exactly what you would call a fighter.
I assume with the doctor title, but if I might ask, what have you had to use it for?
Well, whilst I was trekking through the wilderness, I think the last thing I killed with it was some bird creature. Let me tell you, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I must not have cooked it long enough. Terribly upset stomach.
Hmm. Well, I do see that use some sort of magical shot. That is why I ask if you have killed anyone or anything with it.
Yes, part of my oath as a doctor is to do no harm. Now, I've managed to study and become rather dab at uh, bending some magic into my items.
Hmm. I
And
see.
I discovered a way to make this weapon of war less lethal, you might say.
Ah. Well, it seems to be clear that these this bag is fairly it's fine to go
You you see the green dragonborn kind of looking. Yeah, from the looks of it, it should be fine. We'll just have to take him to the court. I take him to the guild hall to get himself registered. Same with the other human here. Um, though he does say he can't remember anything. Is that right? Bro, what's your name?
It's Crow. I don't even know how I got here. It's just
You got here on a ship. The name is him.
yeah, but I don't know how I got to this ship.
Um,
through. Would
okay.
you be able to help this gentleman, Dr. Tremaine?
It's possible. I would need to examine him for any head trauma. I do have some tools over there in my bag.
Let's
Um,
get you guys registered first, and then we can find a suitable place to do your examination.
I'm, I hate to be the bearer of bad news of that one. So he's not a registered doctor. Only so any testing would do on him would be malpractice. We can get you registered as a doctor, but you'll have to head up onto the capital to do that. So, you'll have to head up to town if you get yourself certified with doctor's people there.
That is,
Rules, yeah.
that is fair.
Uh, Thank you for being so polite, though. Normally, when we ask people over for this, they usually get hostile. They just one human lady throw a bottle at me. It hurt.
Well, I feel I must apologize for the rest of my kin.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. She was oh, how do I put it? She was one of them great mother whisperers that run away.
Hmm. Yes. I do
But it
believe,
is what it is.
I personally believe they are rather misguided.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. But not my place to judge. I worship the Metal King, so.
I myself
Alrighty.
great
Gellrum will give the
goddess life.
bags to them.
Alright. Yeah, you guys are giving your stuff, and then he will look to you and say, Grandma, could you take him to the guild hall and get them registered, please?
Yes.
Alrighty. I'm gonna say just for the sake of revenue, you guys are going to the guild hall. You get paperwork and stuff signed, and you basically get your Southern Union card set up so that you have your ID and stuff for this country. They will ask you, do you want to register as adventurers?
What would be the benefits?
Basically, well, since you got this card, you won't have to pay any of the entrance and exit fees of any of the cities. But the adventures card, basically, you can sign up as an adventurer, a guild merchant. The adventure thing just basically allows you to go into more dangerous areas without people looking at you crazy or funny. Basically saying, I'm an adventurer, so I'm gonna go take this craggy pass over here. Not have people give you a bad eye look for it. Instead of like, say, just the local with the card says I'm gonna take the pass. You're gonna get a little odd looks at you.
Crow will look at him and be, I do like Avengers.
Well, as long as I remain at the back of the troop, as it were, I can offer assistance where I can. Now, with joining this Adventurers Guild, would that ease my way into registering my
Well,
service?
well, you could sign up with our guild if you want, although you're not signing up for any guild, you're just signing up to be an adventurer. You're not affiliated to any guild or merchant group or anything like that. You can be basically what's known as a free cell adventurer, which you can go with anyone you want. You can get ranked up easier, quicker, or slower if you want. But the big thing is you're not limited to an adventurers guild. If you limit yourself to an adventurers guild, you kind of got to do work in their name. There's pros and cons to each side. Like if you say you go with the Tanarox guild, I believe it's the golden Talon guild, you'll get special discounts with any shop or stuff that works with the guild. But if you go somewhere over in the Haven territory, it's not really going to do you any good.
Well, that does. Fair enough.
I would like to sign up to this adventure thing.
Okay, just sign right here, sweetheart.
And he's like shaking his hand when he's writing. He's, oh, got it.
Yeah. You sign it. Alrighty, team. Alrighty.
I
With
will.
that.
I'll reach forward and sign as well.
Yeah, with that, you guys are kind of free to do as you wish now. These guys are now officially citizens and stuff, so you can leave them or you can stay with them if you want. It's up to you, bud.
And he would offer to show them the town.
No, I don't.
Go ahead.
I don't mean to be a stickler, but your compatriot back there said I'd have to register as a doctor in your fine city. Where would I do that?
You know that's in the capital. That's not here.
Oh, I misunderstood the poor fella. I'm sorry.
Would Ed Gelram know if there's a like a town doctor that he could speak with?
I don't know. There are there's the town. There's churches and stuff, but like doctors, like specifically people trained in specific medicine and doctory, that's a little more. It's a little bit rarer. Yeah, it's a little bit more rare, just because you have to specifically practice that, not just magical. Oh, magic here, fix it. It's also medicine, disease, plague, all that other stuff. You could roll a history check to see if you could, but I'm gonna say it'll be with disadvantage.
Let's see. 11.
Don't know of any doctors, but you do know of somebody who can get in touch with a lot of people around this town. A changeling woman who likes to take the form of a human with pearlescent white eyes, who runs a reasonably nice pastry shop. You know, she's good at getting connections, for lack of a better term.
I do know of somebody with, let's say, good connections here in town. She's a human. Very white eyes.
Good connections to what?
I'll go as far as saying good connections. She
Fair
knows
enough.
how to get a word out. And in.
Sounds like a lovely woman.
She's quite nice. Would you care to speak with her?
I want to get my memory back.
The faster we can speak to this woman, the faster I can help this poor gentleman.
Then
I
Galrum will
barely
say,
know who I am.
Galrum will wave his hand and say, "Come with me," and we'll go find the changeling
Okay. Doppelganger, not changeling.
or doubleganger. Sorry.
Oh, good. Oh, good man. You head on down to Doppel's Pastry, and as you head in, you see everybody else that's down ready. It is getting closer to closing time, probably like another hour before it closes up. And as you walk in, it's kind of dead. It's just those three that are there, plus the owner. She kind of looks and says, "Oh, Vinland, what are you doing here?"
I have some newcomers here who we're looking to get a word out or learn a little bit.
Newcomers. She's not that fucking southern. God. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just for sake of clarity, I'll be standing next to Mom behind the counter so I can get a good look at the newcomers.
Yeah. You're a copper or a bronze kobold? Which one is it again?
Oh, I'm a copper.
It's a copper kobold, which you do know this kobold. You've seen him a few times coming in to talk to your mom. You haven't really talked to him much yourself. But behind him are two humans. One a little more disheveled, and the other one wearing very nice stuff. And go ahead and give me a history check when you see some of his guards.
Let me pull up the olden sheet.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a history check.
Is Dazzle Booper present?
13.
Yes.
He is as well. Hold on. I'm getting something. As you see Dr. Tremaine, you see... sorry, quick question. Is the pocket watch visible or not visible?
It is not visible, but the gold chain that leads to it is visible from his vest.
Okay. You see the medical symbols on him, and you see the gold chain, and you remember a couple of stories your dad told you about back in Letton before he left. You get the feeling these two gentlemen are probably Lettonites at some point.
I just calmly draw my revolver and set it down on the counter to make my intentions very well known that I know exactly what those two are.
See, Crow seeing the pistol come out, he's gonna hide behind Marcus's character.
Is
Can
something
I
the matter?
insight to get to read the room?
You don't need an insight. You can tell a little bit of tension has just hit the air as these two humans have entered, and the changeling with the white skin and the gun has just gotten a little... He's not gotten hostile, but he's basically putting his dominance in, like, look, this is here in case someone fucks around.
I'm basically upping. I'm placing my bets before we all call, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Vincent sort of seeing that is gonna sidle up a little closer to you and sort of whisper, "What are you doing?"
Those could possibly be people that want both of our skins, mostly mine. They come from a very interesting nation.
What I have heard.
Doing that doesn't give you the right to instantly resort to violent threats.
You heard my mom. I'm a hero. I can get away with anything I want.
Just because you're a hero doesn't mean you're special. You have to prove you're a hero before you actually try anything like this.
I don't have to prove anything. I've tried very hard to prove I'm anything but. If you want to save yourself, Tiefling, you're gonna back my play. As long as they're cool, we're cool. Isn't that right, boys? Are we all cool?
Dr. Tremaine had his hands like at shoulder level, palm forward this whole time, ever since he saw the gun come out. And he's just been waiting.
Vincent will just have sort of a sour look cross his face as he'll just scoff. I won't hurt them, but I won't stop you from getting hurt either.
Crow will peek around and be like, why are we so hostile? I don't know what's going on.
Dazzleboober is kind of...
I'm kind of in the same boat. I don't know what's going on.
We'll find out very shortly. I'll point at you, Trucker. Who are you? What do you want?
As soon as I hear Dazzlebooper talk, my attention is trying to be split very, very hard. Like, man with gun, interesting little fellow. Man with gun, interesting little fellow. Well, my name is Dr. Joseph Tremaine, formerly of the Loyalist Army. I was Sergeant Foreman. I left.
He will take the gun off of the counter and put it back. Oh. Well, we all make mistakes.
Vincent's eyes turn sympathetic as well, as he sends a sort of somewhat scathing glare towards you, Hoax.
Now that all
You
the
wouldn't know what that is, Mayor or Trucker, or I mean Chaos. God dang it!
I mean, no. Towards the guy who pulled out the gun, and you wanted to go straight for violence.
Though he could have very well been a skin hunter, for all I know.
And while I wouldn't have let you while I wouldn't have stopped you from fighting him, I would have at least healed you. I will fight.
My daddy had made a great deal of sacrifices to get over to this country from his, and has made me very aware of the danger that is latent. You can never be too careful.
While I do resent the insinuation that I am evil just upon my very race, the man does have a point. There are those in my kin that I believe have been sorely misguided. But now that all the hostility and violence is out of the way, Tremaine will drop to his knees and go, "What are you, little guy?"
Oh, I'm Zalius Booperton. I'm a pixie salamander. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. And I'll just I'll put my hand out.
Yep. Dazzlebooper will reciprocate the handshake. The hand feels a bit bristly. Like this strange little hand-like nub feels a bit bristly.
You'll watch this sheer look of like amazing, just awe pass over Tremaine's face, and he just starts talking to himself, mumbling. Fascinating.
as that all happens, uh, folks, your mother kind of just looks at this, looks at you put the gun away. She just kind of gives a sigh. Yes, I can get hold of something. What is they're looking for?
Tremaine, what is it you're after again? I'll let you tell him.
Well, I just arrived, and I was told that in order for me to practice, I would have to register in the capital. Now, I understand there are restrictions and rules, but I'd like to talk to somebody who's already done this before, especially here, so I can see what I'm in for. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You see her just kind of like mull over or something. Very well, I'll have to get my husband for that one, though.
Upon that look that she shot me, I would have also shot her. You know that was necessary kind of look.
He didn't give you the look of like, how could you? It's just more like, it's more the look of like, you did good, but also don't show your weapons right away. Kind of look like you showed your hand a little too quickly kind of trick.
Yeah.
You know your mother likes you to be a little more calm and reserved in some of your actions. Well, anyways, I can help you gentlemen in a little bit. As for now, I'm going to be closing the shop up soon and sending Hoax out to get some ingredients.
okie dokie. I could probably do as you recommended and swing by other shops real quick. It's a rush job. Thank you.
Unfortunately, son, everything else is closed. They're closing.
Aw.
There's always tomorrow. Don't worry about it. They open early, they close early. It's just kind of the way things go around here.
Alright, can I at least set an appointment to pick it up then?
If it's the old details of the same cake, it's gonna take me a little bit to cook and bake it. So I'll say the day after tomorrow will be the best bet for both of you.
That works for
In the
me.
mean-
Okie
in the
dokie.
meantime, I'd recommend y'all go and try to find a place to sleep or something.
I have a
Oh,
hotel room reserved for me at a nearby inn.
Hoax, was it?
I mean, I live in a farm just outside, just on the outs. I live in a farm just on the outskirts.
I wouldn't recommend that anymore, son.
Why not? I patrol there all the time.
Got a feeling they just let you more because you're adorable.
Look, if you one or two of you, or I guess all of you, if you're looking to make my life interesting, want to come with me to go do some very basic grocery shopping, you're welcome to do so.
Well,
I'd be
Okay.
pleased if you could do that for him. My son needs more friends.
That's
can-
subjective.
This is an adventuring quest.
No,
I can afford to stretch my legs.
I'm sorry, Dr. Tremaine. Did you try to get my attention a second ago?
Doctor?
Truck?
Trucker?
sorry. Yes, I would love to go along. I need to see if I can find some honey. Be amazed what you can do with it. It's a wonderful disinfectant.
And it's super yummy too.
Of course.
I can't argue about the flavor. I don't know nothing about the disinfectant, but you're welcome to come with.
Crow is gonna stay with Doctor just because he wants to get answers if he can.
Adventuring quest.
Uh,
I like adventures.
let me know once we leave the shop, because I'm going to say something to everybody very quickly before anyone else can hear it.
Mark, does
Well-
Grellin go with him?
I do believe it's on my round, so I can accompany you guys.
Alright. You guys head out. Your mom starts locking up.
All right. If there's not a lot of people, or preferably nobody, I will turn to everybody very quick and stop them.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
I am going to say this one time, because boy, do I hate to say it at all. This town is very misguided about my reputation. The two of you, and I'll point at the Tiefling and Dazzle Booper, and just say,
Vince will just tilt his head.
you heard that I'm a hero. That is a half-truth. That bandit gang leader that I supposedly bagged all by myself was, by some cruel fate, walking down the same street I happened to be, and a sign of a shop fell off its hinges and hit him in the head. I just picked him up and walked him to the police station. That is all I did, and now everybody thinks that I somehow managed to beam that sign with a rock, or whatever version of the story you hear, and I am just the greatest thing to ever exist. It isn't true.
I mean,
All I did was pick up a person and walk them 2 blocks.
So, you're an accidental hero.
Yeah, I explained that several times. It is like everybody is cursed not to hear it.
most heroism starts on accident. I
There are
mean,
worse things to be.
I can honestly understand that a little too well, as because I have, well, he'll hold up his hands and let the healing magic flow through through his hands for a moment. I'm pretty sure you can get the idea of the twisted dichotomy between a demonic-looking person with holy healing magic can go over with some people.
yeah, I mean, like, the main reason I was kind of appointed as a hero in the world I came from is because because when I was born I was able to do magic and I was effective with weapons, so
Look,
I was kind of
I'm just going to say it one time for everybody. I hold very little racial prejudice. I am very proud of you, Vincent, I think it is, for being able to learn what you call celestial magic.
Oh no, I didn't learn it. I was born with it.
Even better. I have
No!
I have,
Like, why the hell was I chosen for this?
I have no problem with our infernal brethren.
I'm sorry. The way you say that, dude.
He will even
Oh.
he will even look at you, Vincent, and just say in Infernal itself, as you can tell, I definitely have no trouble with you guys.
And Infernal, he'll just snap back. Out of all the people in this damn world, why did I have to be chosen for this, huh? I never asked for this.
He makes a very sarcastic gesture with pointing at his holy symbol that he has on his lapel and just says, "You've been blessed."
As you guys are talking and walking, Gregamal, Mark, you feel something like run into you, and kind of like grab you, not like pack you to the ground, but like grabbing your the back of your thing and trying to pull you, and you see this little human girl, like maybe 9 or 10, just like, help, guard, help.
And with that, Ingarum will be like, "What is it?" And like,
I was talking, and then these guys attacked him.
"Which way?" And he'll
Down the. She'll kind of like point down an alley.
and Gelram will like, guys, I gotta go somewhere. If you want to help, join. If not, I got this. And
If
then
someone's hurt,
rush
they
off.
need healing. I'm going with you.
I'll.
And Vincent will run along with them.
Okay.
Exactly my point. If somebody is hurt, although I may get in trouble, I will come along.
Yeah, I mean, I'll come along too, cause that's what heroes do.
I
Alright.
just silently follow along. I might
You
as well be
guys,
a real, a real person of honor at this time.
You guys kind of make your way down the alley till you get to a wide open space with like these cracked and broken bricks, and there's gonna be a yellow box that you're able to put your character tokens in. When you get there, you see that?
Yes.
Boom, boom.
Go ahead and put yourselves in that.
There I am.
And
Look at me. I'm pretty.
as you guys get there, you see a older-looking old gentleman getting backed up towards the wall by these three humans. You can't really hear the conversation too much, but you can see one of them's like pushing on the knoll, just pushing on him, and the other one's kind of like got like some kind of like pipe or piece of metal in his hand, just like, you know, that like tapping one hand with it kind of thing.
Tapping the palm with the other.
Yep.
Like, you ready for
Get
this?
My token.
What was
Oh,
that?
heck
Hunter?
yeah.
Oh, I can't. It won't let me drag my token over.
What? Why not?
Yeah.
Click on.
Roll20 has this weird issue
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
some people's token. Like for some accounts, people can't seem to drag their tokens on certain games.
Because I can grab
Like-
it and it won't do anything.
Art
Check
has this.
permissions.
Art has this sort of issue all the time. My buddy Art has this issue all the time on.
I'll put you over in the top left corner. See if you can move that token to just place.
Check the permissions on his token. See if
Yeah, I can't
that
move
has
that
anything to
either.
do with it.
Yeah,
Fun stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna delete it and then re-add his token. We controlled and edited by. Okay. Go ahead and try now. See if you can place it on the map.
yeah.
Hmm.
Alright. Alright,
Like-
well I guess I'll be kind of controlling your token a little bit. Roll20 wants to be a little rude today.
Oh well. Not everything can go according to plan.
But yeah, you guys see these three humans kind of like pushing up on a knoll. This knoll does look old. So what do you guys want to do?
And Gelram wants to yell and intimidate and just kind of say, "Hey, we don't do that here."
Alrighty,
Hold
Kind
up.
of slam his
But
ass
go
on
ahead
the
and-
ground.
go ahead and roll me intimidation.
Hold up. Before you do that, I wanted to cast thaumaturgy and do something similar.
I'm gonna say no. He already did it,
Okay.
and as he is the part of the guard, he'll get priority on that one.
Okay, so can I cast it on him instead?
Yeah, I'll let you do that to make it booming. I'll give you advantage then, Mark.
Okay.
Just as you walk past him, he's gonna tap the back of your neck and cast it on you.
So 17.
You see red and blue here like literally jump almost. Green kind of just like lulls his head back. You seem like make a motion to you guys as they step closer to the knoll. As Green will kind of go. Is there a problem, God? My friends and I are just having a friendly conversation with this gentleman here. And we'd appreciate it if, you stayed out of our business. And you see him like pull out a pouch and start like kind of like tossing it a little bit in the air, and you can clearly hear the sound of coins jingling in the pouch. It would be a shame if it'd be a great help if you just let us finish our business and we'd be on our way.
I'm not that kind of guard. I don't know
Uh,
what
that's-
guards you deal with, but they're not guards.
That's a thing. Most most normal people typically don't take too kindly to bullies.
Vincent just looks outrageous.
Bullies?
It just looks furious.
Bullies?
You
No, no. We're not bullies.
I
He
would bet.
approached us and tried to. He approached us and tried to take money from us. We're simply giving him what he deserves for bullying us.
Insight.
Go right ahead.
Inside.
Go right ahead.
Yes. Not
Yeah.
20.
I'll insight too.
It's gonna be risky, but I'm gonna try an insight too.
Oof, 13.
I have
You're not in
12 on the
combat, right? None of you-
12
you're not
on
in
the
combat,
dot.
though.
what's
12
that?
on the die plus 5 is 17.
Nat
I rolled
20.
I rolled in that 20.
God damn. Remember,
Wow.
Candace, no using Crown Royal, by the way.
Yeah, I'm using obsidian.
Okay.
I got a
Um,
13.
Yeah, if anybody got above a. What is persuasion? Persuasion is charisma, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody got above a 6, they're fine.
Wow.
You don't. You get the sense that there is some truth to what this man says. The Knoll probably did come and ask them for money, but at this distance, you can't see how the Knoll looks. Except, like, you can see he looks a little battered just from the distance. Like, you can see they've been messing on him. So he might be homeless. He might have been a beggar. He might have just been an old man down on his luck, trying to get a little money to get something for his granddaughter, the human girl that ran by. Who knows? You don't know. But you can tell that, yes, he asked them for money. You don't know if he was forceful, like they said, but they are definitely being aggressive, and they are upset that he asked for the money. So there is something there. You're not sure if it's like, if they're bad, they're being assholes, or if this dude really brought this on upon himself. You don't know, you know?
I will look at Green and just go, well, there's no trouble. You won't mind if I go and talk to him.
Forge, you can talk to him when we're done with our business, friend. We, need
No.
to straighten him out.
Oh, no. You can straighten him out later. I want to talk to him now.
You decide when
Unfortunately,
you decide when
that's
his
not
lesson's learned.
available.
Who the hell decided that? All I see are a bunch of bigots and bullies acting on a simple desire to inflict pain. You
You
three
kinda like,
are base and pathetic.
you see him kind of look back to the other two. Charlie, Tony, leave the tax collector alone for a little bit. Come here. And you see, he'll come up here. He'll come up here. He's like, we got a problem, fans? We got a problem? You, what, you think you're top dogs?
I don't see a need to be a top dog when all I hear is a bunch of yipping from a bunch of uppity pups.
Look here, you little chain link. Watch your tongue. You're talking to one of the biggest thug groups in this town. You want to
At
get
that
up there? We'll get the rest of our boys and fuck you up.
Go for it.
At that point, Vincent will just stick his tongue out and showing this chain link.
Yeah, I know. That's why they called you a chain link. That is a derogatory term. I will tell you that. That's like them.
Yeah,
basically calling you the N-word.
he'll do it. He'll just do that, put his tongue back in, and go, "So the fuck what?" And guess what? Toll the dead on green.
Okay.
More evidence for me to be ashamed of my own race.
As this is happening, can I make Dazzle Booper my guardian ward?
Yeah. Besides that, no one else gets to do anything. I'll need initiative from everybody. Chaos,
So
go ahead
he's
and
make-
roll. Go ahead
Did
and
he
use
fail?
pull it up for me so I remember what it is, please.
Alright, toll the day.
I got 15.
Put in chat your numbers, please. just so I can get quickly.
Okay, initiative 2. 9.
Put in chat, please.
There. Boom. Sorry. He needs to make a wisdom save, DC 14.
Alright. Okay, hold on. Let me roll there. Charisma. That's. Yeah, I think an 18 on the die is gonna do it. So, yeah, unfortunately, 18 on the die. You see him just kind of like hold his head for a second, like, oh great, you fucking magic geese. And could someone cut the music for me real quick?
One moment. Boom.
Thank you. Oh.
Hmm.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Let me get combat music going. Today's combat music will be from Wine Station. Copyright. Nice. Go check them out. We'll put their music. We'll put their links on our descriptions of the episode when we're done, for copyright rules. But yeah, just give them a look. I actually like some of their stuff. I use it for study and stuff too.
This is gonna be fun. First combat.
Oh Jesus!
What the?
What?
Huh?
Ignore that. Ignore that. The first song was something. What? Crack,
Sorry
dude.
about that, folks.
The real achievement was the friend. What?
Funny stuff.
That sounded
What
like
was
a
that?
mobile
I
game
couldn't hear a
ad.
damn thing.
Something about Asian powers, which is
No. It was the title of it was "The Real Friends We Made Along the Way." I guess. I've never heard that. Anyways, let's see. First up in initiative though, Engel, you're up. Angel, fuck, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have trouble saying your name.
Gallerum. I'm gonna just move up to. I'm gonna move front and center. That's what I'm gonna do.
Alrighty.
Here, right?
Okay. You
And
go.
then I'm gonna take the first person who comes to me. I want to take. I want to hold my action to take a swing at him.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Next, Oaks, my boy. You're up, brother. What you doing?
I'll also walk the 30 feet, but I'm going to pull out a hand axe and throw it at Green.
Alrighty. Roll the hit.
Oh, that ain't so good.
What'd you get?
7.
Can y'all hear the music okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, a 7 will not hit. You chuck and Green just like pulls his head to the side, like, oh, what? And speaking of which, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste anything just for this.
Alright. You see Green kind of pull his head back and goes, well, we tried diplomacy.
So
Fuck
did
him up,
we.
boys. He's gonna get right here. Get right up into your face, Mark.
Does his held action go off?
I believe it does, doesn't it, Mark?
Yep.
You specified anyone who gets within melee range of you. So make an
I'm
attack
gonna-
roll, please.
So I got 14, or not 14, 20. Unnatural.
Yeah. That'll hit.
Okay. And I'm two-handed in
Attack
this.
the knoll, please.
Battle axe.
Alright, roll your damage. That's all 20 will hit.
4 slashing.
That's a good chunk of damage. You cut into him and just goes, motherfucker. Damn scaly bastards. And that'll be your turn. Secret. Will a 21 hit you, buddy?
Jeez.
You watch this guy like pulls out like this mace and just cracks you upside the head for max damage of 8 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then swing at you again for a 14.
Nope.
Alright, second swing and a miss. And you'll see him like look back to his boys. Get your crossbows. And with that, Daz, it's your turn.
Yep. All right. So, Dazzle Booper is gonna move up. Is gonna move up here. Actually, right here instead. He is going to use his main action and his bonus action, activating a couple racial things. So, for his main action, he activates Searing Determination. And for his bonus action, he activates Toasty Boop.
Okay. Certain determination at 10th level. Oh, so this does hurt you as well. Okay. Alright, that's what we talked about for the balance.
Yeah.
And it's 10 foot? Okay, let me get this up.
Alright. Okay. Yep. And I moved there just because... I moved there specifically so I won't catch my allies in the crossfire.
Good, that's good. Is that your turn, bud?
Yep.
Crow, where do you want to go? Because I think I'll still have to move you.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up right to there.
Red's like, oh shit.
Hi. You should have just gave up. And he's gonna hit him twice with because he can hit with his fist and then he can bonus action hit with his fist.
Yeah.
First one is 11 plus 4, I think.
15? Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, 15.
That'll definitely hit.
That's 4 max damage. 4, 5, 6. On that first, and then second attack is that's not gonna hit. It's a 3.
With all your modifiers?
No, I mean it'd be like a, let's see, 7.
Nope. You just like run up and just like one quick bop to the nose, like.
You got lucky this time.
Oh.
Doctor, what you doing, friend?
Dr. Tremaine is going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 40. And I'm going to prepare my musket with a non-lethal magic shot if somebody starts trying to be more than just thuggish.
Need better description.
If Green starts to attack either of them with what he would determine as lethal force, I will hold an action to shoot.
Alright. Lethal force. Okay. Alrighty. Vincent.
Okay. Quick question: who took the max damage earlier? Was it him
And get
or him?
No,
Metagaming.
I
Things
mean,
you gotta pay attention to.
the correct answer would correct question would be who would look the worst.
Who's looking more beat up right now? Sorry.
Wrong action perception check.
Bonus action. Yeah, sure. Why not? And this one will be. Oh, good. Yeah, proficiency in it. 10 on the die. 15.
Mark looks like the kobold looks like he took a hit.
Oh no, you don't. You ain't going to. You're not going down without a fight. And I'm going to use Cure Wounds at first level. 1d8 plus 4. Near max. 7 on the die plus 4, 11.
Pretty good. That gets you to full, doesn't it, Mark?
Oh, Galerum kind of. He was hunched a little bit, but now he's like popping his, back, shoulders.
On your feet, soldier. We can't afford to have you go down easily. I'll back you up. Just
Is that
keep
your
me
turn?
up. Just keep me up so I can keep healing you.
Is that your turn, Chaos?
Yep.
Alright. Blue is gonna pull out this heavy crossbow. That one comes up. Who does he want to target? 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a d4. Oh, it's gotta be in the bucket. Trucker. Watches Blue sees you pulling out that musket, and he's just like, "Oh shit!" He's gonna pull out his. Pull out his his heavy crossbow. Where's my dice? And it's gonna take a shot.
Friend, I warn
What?
you, Octa is dangerous.
Does a 18 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. You're taking 3 piercing damage. And then you watch as he just like quick pulls something on it, and the crossbow immediately reloads. Makes another shot at you. For a 21.
That hits.
Still pitiful damage. That's a 2 points of piercing with that one.
I'm about to wreck that guy's world.
I forget the name of them. Now Red's turn. Red's gonna look to you, Crow. Gonna pull out his mace. So you like it. That is a 19 to hit you, Crow.
Yup.
That is 5 points of bludgeoning for that attack. I'm gonna come back with another swing. That is a 6 to hit you. I don't think
Nope.
that'll hit, will it?
Uh-uh.
And he just whips right over your head on the second one, almost slipping as he does it.
Yeah, imagine the second one he goes and Crow just kind of, oh, no, and ducks.
Back up to the top of the order. Angerlum, you're up, buddy.
So as a bonus action, I want to change my ward to Vin.
Okay, what does the ward do again?
I
Let's
can repost
see.
it for you.
If it
Never
doesn't
mind, I
allow
see it
its
right there.
award when declare a creature.
Mainly for him, he gains half cover.
You have to
And
be within
then-
5 feet of him, remember?
He's right behind me.
Yep, pocket healer.
And then I'm gonna hit green.
Hold the hit.
Let's see here. Good thing I get advan. Ooh, actually I do. Pack tactics. So 19.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll hit.
Seven slashing.
Good chunk of damage right there.
And then that's all I can do, or all I want to do.
Alrighty. Hoax.
Listening to his mom, he will draw a long sword, which will be one-handed because he's got a shield, and he will swing around for that sweet +2 for flanking.
Alrighty.
Does a 13 hit him?
Yeah, it does. It does.
All right. 4 slashing.
Good chunk of damage right there.
How's he looking? Rough or?
Yeah, he's looking a little rough. He's looking a little beaten. You guys been doing a good chunk of damage to him.
You know what? I will, against my better judgment, action surge and then take another swing.
Okay, go right ahead, man.
Does a 9 hit him?
No, unfortunately, it does not. This ain't no zombie.
Yeah, excellent waste of an action surge. That's my turn.
All right, I'm gonna roll something for Green. You see Green kind of like look to the boys. Oi, Tim, Rich, get the bloody out of here and go get the boss. Because he is going to attempt to grapple you, and Giro, like just kind of like grab onto you, like hold onto you. That is you need to make competing athletics or acrobatics checks. So
Let's see. Nat 20.
yeah, he like dives for you and you just bop him on the head. It's like no.
Can I like
At you.
swim move him into the ground?
You know what? Because it's a nat 20, yeah. Let me go. He's prone. You got him grappled him prone. Yeah. But he did just inform his 2 men to just go get the boss, so. Dazzle, your turn, buddy.
Yep. So, Dazzle Booper will approach Blue, and he will say, "The strong are a shield to protect the weak. The strong are a muse to inspire the future. The strong are a blade that cuts down injustice."
What the fuck?
That is a 15 to hit.
Yeah. How does your
That is a
how does
That's
your searing determination work?
So my searing determination works similarly to the Scourge Azamar's radiant consumption.
Yeah, I already took off my 2 points of.
Yeah, when they start the turn. Okay. Okay,
And-
so
Oh,
yeah,
So-
that
start.
hits. That hits. Do all your damage. Oh,
Alright.
God. Kill him.
So-
Please don't kill him.
And this is subdue damage.
Brother, I told you my rules. If you go above his max HP in a single hit.
Yep, I know.
No.
So that is 6 piercing, 3 plus an additional 3 fire, and an additional an additional 12 fire damage.
Oh,
Oh,
He's
no.
dead.
good
Flash
lord.
fried. Flash
Really?
fried.
No, time out. Where are you getting the 12? Hold on, I gotta figure out where are you getting the 12?
Oh,
Yeah.
Toasty Boop.
yep.
Uh,
the 3.
There's an additional D6s per player level.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I can
Okay,
nerf
that's
it
right.
for
You can only use
D4s.
it once a day. You can only use it once a day.
Yep.
We may adjust that at some point.
He
Drop
just
that to D4s
Let
for
me. Don't worry about it.
2 player levels.
I think I might do it for half your player level. Let's keep the D6
Half.
at half your player level. Yeah.
Okay.
See, let's fix it to a number of D6s total to half your player level. Sorry guys, homebrew is something we work on.
I'll just go with the 2. I'll just go with the 2.
So just take the
No,
3 you
2 I
had
rolled.
before.
Keep it as what it is. We're gonna keep the damage as it is right now because you already rolled it, which is it's 12 plus 6, 18 plus the 3, blah blah blah. But for the rest of it, change it to half your player level.
Fair enough.
I have to do some quick math. Okay, you almost knocked this guy into single digits. With that hit, he's just like, oh, boss, I don't feel so good. Oh, this is the boss. Ricky, I don't feel so good. Oh, that hit.
Yeah, and that ends Dazzle Pooper's turn.
Oh.
Right.
For a split second, you almost see a look of panic cross Vincent's
I got a
face when he
question
saw
for
that
you.
happen.
Crow, it's your turn.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So can I do my attacks and then spend a key to do
Fury blow.
yeah, furrier blow, or do I have to use my action to do that?
You have.
It's a bonus action.
Yep.
You attack with your action and use your bonus action to do to spend a key point to do 2 Fury blows.
Oh, okay. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my action to attack, and then I'm gonna do Fury's blow for my bonus.
Go
So I'll be able to do 3 attacks.
Good.
First one is a 10.
Nope.
Alright. Fury's blow now. 11.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
So that's the first one. It's a 2 plus 2, which is 4.
That's 4 damage for that first one.
And the second one is an 18 plus 4, which I know that hits.
Yeah. God, his HP. No, not 222.
I've done that a bunch of times.
Oh god, you just watch him grow wings and tails like, I was a dragon in the sky!
Which is... So that's 5 for the second one, for damage.
Good lord. You're about to get a nickname for yourself, the bullies. The thug beaters.
And then does,
The bully
now he
hunters.
has to make a...
The Bully Busters.
Time out, he has to make a what?
Alliteration.
No, he has to make a what now? What?
Well, after I use after I use the Fury of Blows, I can impose one of the following effects on a target.
Oh, you're a Cobalt Soul monk, aren't you?
Because I have, yeah, I have one hand technique.
I must have said dig saving throw. Saving throw. If it fails,
Yeah.
up to 15 feet. Oh my god! These guys are
Uppercut him?
away.
I'm gonna try and make him dexterity to knock him prone.
2. That's a 2. Okay, do you want to knock him prone or do you want to knock him 15 feet back?
I'd rather knock him prone.
Okay, you just come up, okay. First hit misses, body shot, and then elbow. Then I feel like as he's head down, like that reach in, like head down. You bring your elbow down, like the forearm and the elbow cracks in the back of his head and just bats him to the floor.
I told you you would regret not surrendering.
He's prone, yeah. Oh my. Is that your turn, bud?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Doctor?
I'm going to move forward. 10, 15, 20. But as I get up to that point, I'm going to turn around, level that musket, and I'm going to shoot a magic shot at blue.
Okay, blue's the only one I can. Okay, roll the hit.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
That's a D12 plus 3. Oof. 5.
5 points of damage.
Yeah, 5 points of total damage.
So, Truck, how do you kill him? Not kidding.
Oh, don't do that to me.
Does it make the One Piece musket sound?
Oh, jeez.
No,
Is that your turn?
it just makes a crackling sound. That's my turn.
Vincent.
Let's see. Alright.
There
Blue's-
is green is currently pinned to the ground, grappled. Red is prone, and blue is just. Blue looks like he's got his world wrecked.
I'm gonna toll the dead. He's gotta make a wisdom save.
Careful with that spell, brother. Toll the Dead is not non-lethal.
Okay, no.
Yeah,
In that case, Sacred
I'm sorry,
Flame then.
you can't
I
non-lethal
would not allow-
spells.
The only way you can
non-lethal spells. Cheap. I'm the DM. My one rule in coming spells: you cannot non-lethal a necrotic spell. I refuse that rule because it's literally a spell of undead and death and stuff. I don't allow non-lethal necrotic spells.
Makes
But yeah,
sense.
go ahead and drop that Toll the Dead, brother. Drop it now.
Alright. Did he succeed or fail?
It's a what save? Con
It's
or
a
wisdom?
wisdom save.
That was a
What's the
19 on the die, so I think he passes.
Yeah, he passed. My DC is a 14 right now, so.
You ring the bell, but dong, dong. But you see him more terrified of this like little adorable little salamander thing in front of him. He's like,
So,
how the world is it in the power of the sun?
So, in his eyes, for the sake of flavor, he actually sees the aura of this bulky creature of similar physique to him, but much more terrifying and wreathed in flame.
Chief, go ahead and make an attack of opportunities. This guy is going to use his full action to dash.
Okay. That was a 16.
Dang it! Yeah, roll your damage.
All right, subdue this time because I learned my
Exceed the
lesson.
limit. You exceed the limit. That's all I'm gonna say.
So, 5 piercing, 3 fire, and an additional 6 fire.
He's
Not for that hot strike.
Anyways,
But yeah, this was
He's
non-lethal.
he,
Alright.
you don't know, but bro is down.
Alright, Dazzle Booper will, Dazzle Booper for his, bonus
That's your
action.
turn, dude. No,
Okay.
it's not your turn. That was a
Right,
reaction.
right, yeah. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and remove blue because he's. God damn it. Why is the cute little thing the monster? Ugh.
Sorry, I accidentally got rid of the music because it was playing another commercial that's gonna get us in trouble.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Give me a second. I'll
I'm
find the music.
Yeah.
What
The
is
two
this,
small-
a
the
JRPG?
two smallest
Why is the
people are just
Why is the
dominating right
mascot
now.
creature the killing machine?
Like a Toddberry from Final Fantasy series.
sometimes that's how it is, man. Sometimes the cute little thing is the deadliest thing in the group.
And yet it is the most. Yet it winds up being the tankiest being as well for some weird reason.
It just.
Okay. Can you guys hear the combat music again?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can.
Okay. I need to work on finding a better audio at some point. Okay, Red's gonna use half his movement to get up, and is going to an action dash with what he's got left to try to get the fuck out of Dodge as well. Because, oh, you guys are not something to play with. They need the higher ups. So, Hunter, your boy gets an attack of opportunity.
Look,
It's right here.
That's a 12 plus 4.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's another 5 damage.
Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. He's not dead. He's not dead, but oh gods. Whew, okay.
Don't worry, I can catch him.
Look, man. Have mercy on these poor souls. Have mercy upon them, sirs.
Group.
And Gillum, you're up, bud.
So with
You have this man pinned. Like you're basically grappled with him. You have him pinned to the ground.
I'd like to say that Ingelrum has him underneath his foot, miraculously. And what I want to do is I want to take my battle axe and I just want to basically knock him out with the hilt.
You want to do like the hilt pop to the head, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep, go right ahead.
Let's see.
Roll the hit.
Oh!
Fortunately, the nat 20 list isn't built yet, so we're not using that. Go ahead and roll double damage, though.
So I rolled a 1, so 4.
That's it?
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so you double that, that's 2, and then add 2. Ugh.
He's not unconscious. I can tell you that. You bop him in the head, he's just like, ow!
Don't worry, he'll take 1 fire damage at the start of his turn. So
That's just mean. Hoax. It's your turn, bud.
Seeing Red run, I'm just going to pull out Yule revolver and fire at him.
Have mercy on him, please.
15.
Put one in his bum.
Does a 15 hit him?
Yes, you hit Nick. He's a father and he has a family. Go have mercy on this man.
Put one in his bum.
He didn't tell us that.
well, it
That
was
is-
his mistake.
That is
It was his. Well, it was his mistake for choosing this
that is
form of life.
10. That is 10 lethal.
Oh my god! You just like through the thigh of his leg. Just he's like, ah, ah, ah. Your green looks like Nick. Get out of here, man. Speaking of which, is now
Oh,
is that your turn?
he's not dead?
No, he's not dead.
Yeah, that's my turn. I mean, as long as I winged him and did a good enough chunk of damage, that's good on me.
If you did a little bit more, he would have been down. All right, it's Green's turn.
He takes 1 fire damage.
I already put it up. Do you want to try
Oh
to-
yeah, I had to
try to
take
break-
my 1 fire.
Try to fight. Hold on, let me check. Okay. He's gonna try to break the grapple real quick. That is a 17 on the die for a 19. Go to make a competing athletics check there, Mark.
Nope, I got a 2 plus 4.
He kind of just like, he does a push up and gets you off his back. Just. And he looks pissed now, seeing that blue's down. Alrighty, that's his turn. Hey, Dazzle, I got a question.
Yes.
No.
Your fiery aura thing, does it
Oh,
do
you're-
damage to unconscious creatures?
At the end of my turn, yes. But I am actually going to use my action economy to enter.
Well, I have a question, because you said it also, they take a point of damage at the beginning of their turn, right?
Technically yes, but it's only
Okay.
like 1 fire
Okay.
damage, so like he's
1 point of
Currently
damage
on-
is still something
is-
impressive to unconscious creatures.
he is
Oh no. Awesome.
fair enough. Dazzle
Sheep I
Booper.
am, but-
No worries. Seeing that his prior quarry is defeated, is honorably defeated, he is going to turn into this strange ethereal dance of blue flame, and then it's just erupt into this pillar of fire in front of Red from this
Nick's
burning
crying
crater.
now. Nick's crying when you get in front of him. He's like, I just want to go home.
I will just yell surrender.
Then drop your weapon and
Boss!
yield.
Who are you more afraid of?
God, my wife. I don't know. All right. With that, is that your turn, Dazzle Boop, or are you gonna hit him?
That is. I used my action to dash.
I think the gods.
Try-
Crow, it's your turn, buddy.
Oh no.
You're gonna. If anyone, I don't. Have anyone ever seen Annie off of League of Legends? How she
Yes.
waddled. He's just gonna waddle down here behind Red.
Oh wait, hold on. Sheep, how much damage does Red take at the end of his turn? At the end of your turn?
At the
One.
end. It's at the end. It's at the beginning of his turn.
takes
That's
one.
1.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Beginning of his turn. Got it.
Yep.
Go ahead, Mark. I mean, Hunter. Goddamn.
Yeah, except you gotta move my token because it's being dumb.
Hmm.
And he's just gonna be like, "Are you done? Do you want to just stop, or do you want me to hit you again?"
He's just crying, holding his leg that's got a hole in it. What are you doing, buddy?
He's gonna try and just knock him unconscious.
Roll the hit.
You have a +2.
Give him ye old bonk.
14.
14 will
Okay.
hit.
I was gonna say, do one of Majima,
5.
do Yakuza heat action.
Just fist on top of the head, and his legs give out, and he just collapses to the ground. And you see Green go, Nick, no! Now Green looks very pissed off. You boys are messing up his boys. Ready? Go ahead and remove Red from this conversation. Is that your turn, Crow?
How much movement did I use? I think I only
20.
used 20. I'm gonna move up to green now.
Get right here for 30.
Well, I have 40.
Well, you know what? No, you go to the next county. All right, guys, I quit. I'm gonna go somewhere else.
40. A
I
40
did my
foot
job.
county. What a town.
This lady said she had pie.
All right. Reel it in.
Your turn, bud.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Instant. What do you do?
Did I just get
Blue and red are
No. Hold
on
up.
the
The doctor got
ground.
skipped. Hold up. The doctor got skipped.
The doc.
The
you
doctor
skipped
got
the doctor.
skipped.
Yep. The doctor got skipped.
Well, you know what? I really care.
Go, truck.
Drucker.
I'm here.
Okay.
Turn, bud.
Go.
Going to stabilize this fella. Make sure he's not dying.
Roll a
Yeah.
medicine check.
I will cast Spare the Dying.
Kind of just wave your hand over it, and you see the breath of life come back in him, as he was probably very close to the doors of death. With two failed death saves because of damage stuff.
I can roll that medicine check if you want me to.
Spare the dying. That means you don't have to. You stabilize him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
keep him unconscious and
You
he's not going
you
to die
automatically
anymore.
Yeah, you automatically stabilize him, so.
Is that your turn, Trucker?
Yeah, above game, I'm playing this artificer like I do my other ones. You know, everything is
I understand.
sort of.
Yep,
Chaos.
makes sense.
Alright. Seeing Green still up, I'm going to use Sacred Flame this time. He's got to make a dex save.
Don't
It's a
kill him.
17 on the die.
He still takes half, I believe.
No,
It's a cantrip.
it's a meets it beats it.
Oopsies, I've been cheating one of my DMs.
It wasn't me, so I don't care.
I don't know how to read. It's all good.
Yeah, that's it for me. I can only do one thing at a time.
Angela, it's your turn, buddy.
And Gellum's gonna look at Green and be like, this all could have been avoided. You and your guys could have been nice. But you chose this. Was it worth it? Oh. With the...
That's not down for the count yet. He's still got life in him.
No, I see that. But I'm just telling him his two guys are down. One was crying.
Keyword, he still has life in him. Has.
But with that, with him spitting in my face, I'm just gonna, with the flat side of my battle axe, I'm just gonna swing it side of his face. Try and knock him out cold.
I do a lot of damage.
17 plus 4, 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And then 7 damage.
Yeah. Not down, but he's looking really, really rough now.
And you know, with that, I'm gonna use Action Surge.
Oh God.
So
No.
as soon as I go one way, I'm gonna come back and hit him again like I'm slapping him with my axe.
Ready?
You must have rung his bell for that first one.
So 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I make my
And then,
counters.
and then another 7.
All right, I gotta ask. Lethal?
Non-lethal.
I gotta ask,
I'm
non-lethal,
trying
or you
to
taking his
knock
head
him
off?
out. I'm trying to knock him out.
You just BAM to the side of the head, and you just see him just kunk, and just drop. And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Alright.
Hey,
God,
Back in 2 minutes.
stood up. I stood.
I have to get in character for something. Oh, I gotta get this out. Pack the lip. Pack the lip. Broken.
Oh, for those in chat, just wanted to let you know we just agreed upon a nerf for my Toasty Boop feat.
Just getting cut cheap.
Yep.
Are you packing your lip full of the London Symphony Orchestra?
You're cutting all this, so fuck yeah.
Yes.
The
need more cowbell.
There's a
Alright,
scooter on our
that's
floor.
Sorry, that's me.
That
That's
one's
me, that's me
dead, but
filling
this
up
one's alive, and
a
I'm
glass cup with tea.
I am going to take that cowbell and bang your head off it.
Like it's called a glass jar. Green tea.
Oh yeah.
And that's
Nice.
everybody ready?
Now question.
No.
Oh.
Okay, ask.
Alright, do you sweeten your tea?
Not green tea, no.
Fair enough.
I don't
Good.
really sweeten my tea as much, anyways. But definitely not green tea.
Good.
Green tea is not a sweet. It's not a tea you should sweeten.
All right, let's
Good.
move on.
The fuck did it go? I'm going crazy. It's at the desk. All right, we all ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
I'm gonna count down silently, and I'm gonna say we're back, and we're gonna start back up. We're talking until I say we're back. And we're back. All right. We just left off. You guys had just knocked out, almost killing one of them, but you just knocked out 3 thugs. And there's a conscious or unconscious Noel in the corner. Now that these guys are unconscious, you see the little girl kind of like coming running down the alley, going to the Noel as well, saying, "Grandpa." So
Vincent's
do?
gonna go up to the
Uh,
knoll and provide healing.
Immediately upon victory, Dazzle Pooper will dissipate his searing determination.
Oh, it's stuck like that. You're a burden. No. Ready? The old man kind of like waves off the mess and like, I'm fine.
But sir, you're being harassed by those brutish fools. At least
Well,
let me hear.
there's 2 sides to this story. They have theirs, I have mine. They were a little bit in the right. I was being a little aggressive. And you see the little
But
girl,
I did-
like she's holding on to this knoll.
But that didn't give them the right to attack you so harshly, just because of that, or just because of predetermined prejudice they'd use as an excuse to justify their actions.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Can I drag the 3 of them together and use my 50 feet of rope to just tie them in a nice bale so that we can drag them to a police station?
Yes. Interestingly enough, though, when you all took your eyes off the door, these 3 for a moment. See the little girl, and then you look at the knoll. The little girl's no longer by the knoll, but then you look back to the 3 guys to grab them. They are literally been stripped down to their underwear. You all turn back to the knoll, and you see the little girl with all the shit that these guys had now just at the feet of the knoll. The little girl and the knoll are kind of like picking through it, like, this will be worth a couple coppers. This is a couple silver. This mace could go for a few gold.
I do not mean to be rude, but do you guys have any rope in those packs so I don't have to make a hay bale out of humans?
Oh, I have rope. Have some in the carriage.
Hey.
If you give me a minute, I could have it brought around.
By all means.
So are
You
you
hear
attacked?
did you do
whistle
that?
very loud. Like 5 minutes goes by, and you see this like very old donkey pulling the ricketiest and oldest looking like crappy carriage you've ever seen. Paint's worn off. It looks rotten at some of the joints.
Oh,
The roof
my
looks like it could cave in
goodness.
any second. And on the side of it, it just says, give me 1 second to get my notes so I can tell you what it says on the side of this.
I guess while this is happening, I will pull out a victory cigarette as the good old cowboy that I am.
Vincent's just face palming in disbelief at the sheer state of disrepair on this thing. Like, oh my
It says, on the side of it in comma, it says, Zagnalos Traveling Merchant Guild /Church. Which, everybody, if they want to, any of you guys can make a religion check upon hearing that.
religion.
Natural 1. I definitely know what's happening.
Plus
Okay,
5.
so.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's not Helena. You don't give a crap.
Nope.
Now,
I don't know who that is.
Now, due to my backstory, I've only been here for a good 20 years, so.
Yeah,
The
it's
religion.
bullshit.
With that, the religion is a 5.
I've
Yeah,
been
you
here.
don't know who that is either.
Yeah,
I've
that
been
makes
here a
sense.
grand total of maybe 3 hours. I don't know.
Well, like I said, I'm literally from a farmstead
Okay.
just on the outskirts of town.
I grew up in an abbey, and I got a 10 on the die, plus
Yeah,
my
okay.
5 is 15.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this: who got above a 10?
Me,
In
I got
Galdrum.
15.
Anyone else besides Chaos?
In Galdrum.
Galeron? All right. Anyone else?
I didn't even roll for it, my guy.
Roll for it, please.
Okay.
This is not a continental god. This is a world god.
Oh, Religion. Oof, 7.
Okay. So, the two of you that got hit, Zagnaloth is the goddess of trade, barter, and commerce. Her symbol is the abacus, and she is depicted as a null hyena, a hyena null. So, it is believed that the gnolls are the ones who created trade, barter, commerce, all that.
Hey, if that's the case, then why isn't this? She will. Vincent will walk over to the older Knoll and go and clear his throat real quick. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, what can I do for you?
If you don't mind my asking, I want to know what your side of the story was. When you were approaching these individuals.
Oh, I was here to collect the debt that they owed. These gentlemen owe me and my company 1.3 billion gold right now.
And your name is?
Zaggle.
Nice to
Zaggle's a
meet
knoll.
you.
You watch the little girl kind of pipes up. That's because he's a haggler. He's Zaggle the haggler. Grandpa's good at haggling.
Okay.
I'm a haggler by trade. I work with my company. We used to be much larger until an accident happened and we lost one of our main ships. But yes, we give loans out to people, and I came to collect the loan. I tried to be diplomatic and peaceful with them, but you know how people get when it comes to money, always so aggressive. So I hold no ill will towards them or nothing.
I wouldn't know, sir. I grew up in an isolated village, so we didn't really have much of a need for money.
Well, I showed up in a farmstead just outside of town.
Oh, well, we do barter and trade and pawning and repossessions and stuff like that, but it's besides the point.
Okay.
So, if you said you lost one of your major ships, does that explain the? If you pardon my, if you pardon my
Oh, don't judge. Don't always judge us old folks by our characters. Please come. Let me treat you to a meal at least inside my carriage. I see him kind of look at it for a second. He's like, I think there should be just enough room. Give me a quick second.
Okay.
Kind of like open the door and just kind of shout into it real quick. Oi, get dressed, you lost. I have company.
Wait. One thing.
Oh, yeah.
Can we drop these 3 off and collect a potential bounty, or at least have them arrested before we have our meal?
Yeah, yes, I think it'd be a good idea. I should probably wheel the cart out from behind this alley anyways. Yes, let's meet down by this the guard station if that's okay with all of you.
I'd appreciate it.
Vincent's stomach audibly growls. I am so sorry. I haven't eaten in a while, so.
You guys, for the sake of brevity, you guys head on down to the station. Bring it in. There wasn't bounties on these guys' heads, really. Much as so, it's like, yeah, they're part of a local gang known as the Roughneck Dockers. Yeah, they took control of one of the docks, like a small section of the docks that a gang of blue dragons no longer controls.
I'm sorry.
The main gang.
One more time. What were they called?
They are the oh crap! Hold on, sorry. The backhand dockers.
Gotcha.
They're they took over a small portion of the docks, 2 ports, like 2 small dock offshoots. Because the main gang that owns the port, which you would know this, Mayor, and you would know this, Eagle. It's split between two gangs. It's run by what's known as the Electric Scales, which are a gang of blue scaled Dragonborn, and then also owned by the Acidic Touch, which are a gang of black scale Dragonborns. They run most of the docks in this area. They work with the government just to keep themselves out of trouble, but for all intents and purposes, you fuck with them, you're going to be sleeping with the fishes or in a barrel of acid.
They were called the acidic what?
Acidic Touch.
Thank you.
No problem.
Would Engelrum be able to, like, I guess, sneak a note or, I guess, whisper to Red, because he remembers him crying that if he's in need of honest work, to contact, like, maybe the police force or something, or the guard?
He's unconscious. He's like completely unconscious. But yeah, you can like leave him a note.
I want to leave him a note, like, if he's and I want it to be like, if you need money or like anything like that, try some good honest work, and then we'll like refer him to the guard or something. And I'll sign it with my name, like as a referral.
Mayor, what did I tell you the blue Dragonborns were? Were they the electric blue scales or just blue scales?
Electric Scales.
Yeah, thank you. I can't remember if I put blue. It's not. They're called the electric scales. The blue is because they're blue Dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you leave that note. You guys get maybe like 30 gold for him.
Each?
Oh,
Okay.
No, it's
Together.
5 each.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So I now have 10 gold. Yay!
I now have 15 gold.
Y'all broke. I have 25.
unfortunately,
me.
I'll get robbed. I'll get robbed in a second, and you have nothing.
That's all right. We'll make it up.
Why do I hear Mr. Shakedown's theme?
I have 10. Woo.
For my income. Yeah.
Being a doctor don't pay here, apparently.
Well, to be fair, you literally just came to Jakarta. You have
Yeah.
Shows up for 5 minutes, mad he's not paid.
I was making what we like to call a joke.
no jokes here. This is a serious podcast.
This is gonna be a rough day.
No joke. You mean no joke?
Fucking train!
Hey,
God.
come on, man! I was getting so close to not having to edit anything.
Mm.
I am so glad that didn't come through on my end. All I can hear was a quick burp.
And for
From the
just
friend.
$75 on the Patreon, we can retcon my nerf from
I'm going.
earlier.
Oh
Please don't.
hell
Just-
no!
Alright.
No.
$1,000 on our Patreon. You can move
You
the
can
GM somewhere
re-establish
away from the train track.
Rhodesia. Anyway, now that I've officially bombed it, can we please move on so I don't have to re-listen to a huge section?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's.
It's not supposed to come for at least another 5 minutes. It was early.
Alright. Let's move on, please.
Just setting up more jokes.
Let's go.
Anyways, oh god.
But somebody didn't do it.
Hold
That's
on.
what she
Hold
said.
on a
Joe.
second. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sorry. You guys kind of like sit there, and then you see coming back around that rickety cart, but this time it's not being pulled by a donkey. You see the old man just kind of pulling it at this point.
Okay.
Ah, my friends.
Hello.
Ah,
Wait, where did the donkey go? Did you?
he died.
Oh,
Aww.
Sorry for your loss.
poor.
Okay, she'll make good
Hey?
hide and good jerky.
Right. Do you, perchance, know anyone that could possibly repair your cart?
Oh,
Because
she's fine.
But
This old girl, This old girl's been through thick and thin. She's been through 2 wars. She has seen it all. She'll survive. You see him like pat the sign, and a sign, one of the signs on it just falls off, and he just picks it up, like gives it a little spit shine, and just sticks it back on.
Can I make some sort of insight to see if this man is insanely old?
Can I
Yeah.
Arcana? Can I use Arcana on the cart?
Why?
That's a.
Sorry, that one confuses me.
That's not going to work. It's only.
I thought it was enchanted.
I mean, you can make an arc.
I gotta.
Oh, you trying to see if it is like a magic card or something?
Yeah, like if it was enchanted or some shit. Like if it
Oh,
was
yeah, go
like.
ahead and make an Arcana check.
Yeah, I got a 10 on my insight.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna do anything for me.
That's what I was trying to get at. Like if it wasn't enchanted.
Could
This
I
man
also
is so old, he is senile.
Ah, very good.
Holy
roll
shit!
an insight to see
My
if
first nat 20 of the game.
Chaos, this doesn't appear magical. Not at all.
May I roll an insight to see if I recognize what wars he's talking about?
You can go right ahead.
This is the first time
How?
I've started hearing about wars.
Oh, baby. 16 on the dice with a +2 for an 18.
Well, there was the war that you know about that just happened between your country and Latin.
Yeah.
You know about the you've heard rumor that there are a bunch of like proxy and civil wars over in the Haven territory, so
He's definitely an old geezer.
Yeah, above game I put something together, I think, but I can't say it because I don't actually know it in game.
we'll talk about it.
Vincent's just gonna stare at this cart for like a minute before he looks over to him and go, "Sir, it has to be just through sheer luck, skill, and just your sheer survival instinct, but there is no physical way that this cart should have survived, but in spite of all that, there's not a single ounce of...
Hold on a second. You
But there's not a
making
single
fun
ounce of magic.
Salvador? You making
No,
fun
I'm
of Salvador?
not. I'm
I mean,
just
the-
saying, it is actually physically impressive that without a single ounce of magic in it, it's survived for so long.
I mean, it could be a, high-level entity.
No, it's not.
Disguise.
There's not a single ounce of magic in it.
Oh,
And yet,
I mean, must be
if
the make
anything,
and model.
and the skill of the one who has been piloting it, I guess, holding the reins, as it were.
They just don't make them like that anymore.
Very true. Was trying to feel these back home, back when it was still around.
As you guys are saying that, you watch as the door opens and you see a little girl kind of sticking out. I was like, "Grandpa, are we gonna feed him?" "Oh yes. Come on in, kids. Come on, everybody. Come on, youngsters." He's kind of like
Okay.
he's beckoning you guys in.
I'm going in.
Yep.
Going in.
Vincent will go in while helping the
Gathering.
older Nolan, however he needs to.
He like brushes away, like not rude, like get away from me, kid. More like no, I got it.
He's spry.
He's fit, Grandpa.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a spry old man. You don't need to patronize him.
My hip's still good, Sonny. My hip's still good. You guys
Can't
head
hurt.
in expecting it to. You expect this thing to be tight and cramped, but as you head in, you feel like you've just entered this like lavish street. Like it looks like a lavish street market / hotel slash kitchen. Like there's hundreds of rooms you can start seeing like little entrances and exits on, and like they're all moving around like the Harry Potter moving floors. Like they just keep moving like square blocks everywhere. And he's like, okay, we want kitchen, dining room, and we should probably bring the rest of the crew in the commons area. And you just see back wall set up. The far right is this lovely like Victorian-esque 5-star $1 million kitchen. In the dead center is this like a lush grand ball dining room with multiple tables and chairs and stuff. And then to the left is just this giant open comms area with gaming tables, beds, chairs, all sorts of stuff. And you see in the commons area, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see 4 other individuals in the commons area. Some of them look like they're reading something. Some of them look like they're just doing something. Yeah. What you
So,
see?
can I roll Arcana to see if they
like a Rubik's
shrunk
Cube?
us?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna roll Arcana to see if they shrunk us.
Did it really just go tum 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 like a Rubik's Cube? What the fuck? That's funny.
Alright, and here we go. That's a 13.
You have no idea.
Oh wow, it's pretty. This is pretty cool. Did you shrink us?
Shrink? You hear a voice from like the people on the side. You see this human woman kind of like laugh. The pixie salamander thinks we shrunk him. No, son, we didn't shrink you. This is just our home.
Huh.
You watch as the little girl, which you now learn her name is Salis, she'll run over to the human lady, like hug her and go, "Mom!" Kind of just shuffle her. That's good to see you.
Okay. Well, that was my best explanation as to why this place is so much bigger from the inside. But
This
if there's a secret that behind that, I'm totally fine if you keep that.
it's like
Secret?
someone took the idea of the it's like someone took the idea of a bag of holding and applied it to a carriage. No, not even.
That's just the way this
No.
carriage is. Magic carrot.
Okay,
Why are you guys trying to figure
question.
out? It's
what's
I'm
the
hungry.
drinking age? Yeah,
The
exactly.
age in this world is, unfortunately, it's American rules, so it is 21.
Oh, good. Vincent's 21.
Tieflings, it's 25, unfortunately. I'm
Ow.
fucking with you, dude. I'm messing with you.
Asshole.
I was assuming that for slow aging creatures, it's at least a century.
It
Well, how
depends
long
on
did-
ages. Tieflings
Wait, how-
age like humans starting out until they hit a certain age limit.
So wait,
Similar to half elves, I assume.
Yeah.
do
Alright.
tieflings go up into like double centuries, triple centuries?
No, they live like 125.
Oh, 125? Oh, I thought it was like 200.
No, you don't get to live that long.
Dr.
Hey.
Take this opportunity to remind everyone to drink only in moderation.
But
yeah.
the human will kind of walk over. She looks a lot like the kid. She's like a 5'6" human female with dark brown hair, beautiful green eyes, a little bit tan skin with some freckles on it, thick arms, definitely like the arms of a working woman. Just a simple like overshirt with like this world's version of denim pants.
Hmm.
Kind of looks. These are the friends we're
So-
having for dinner.
So
Yes,
hempen
could you
pants.
cook something?
Crow's gonna look at her and be like, "You have beautiful eyes."
Ah, thank you. My husband loved them too.
Down.
I'll go get
we're,
supper
we're,
ready.
we're, I am hungry and could use a drink.
Well, if you want something to drink, I'd say head into the commons area. I think John's getting out some drinks right now. And you see another human, blonde hair, like brownish black eyes, kind of like a lanky build, but he's very tall, like 6'1", very lanky build, very spindly arms and legs. He's wearing an apron, some pants, and he has a pair of, like, he has goggles like resting above his eyes. And you can see him like moving some tankards of stuff around. She's like, yeah, just go talk to him. I'm gonna go get the food ready.
All right. In the interim of waiting for the food to be ready, Dazzle Booper will pull out a piece of paper and a piece of a stick of red chalk, and he'll begin writing a letter to his friend Millie about his experiences today.
Oh, while you do that, what do the rest of you do? Do y'all head over to the commons area where there's two other people besides John?
I will.
Vincent's going to go to the commons area to speak to some of the other people, sort of get a first impression, as it were.
Okay, there are two other people. Oh, go ahead, Mayor. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna remove my snakeskin cowboy hat and go and sit at the bar. Just set my hat down and sit quietly.
There's not really a bar. There is a table you could sit at.
Yeah, that's
but there's,
perfect.
The table you sit at, you see sitting kind of like not across from you, but like two chairs down, sort of an angle. You see a rosy pink tiefling with the most fancy frilly dress you've ever seen that covers like almost their entire body, like comes up to the neck, the sleeves go all the way to the wrists, and then she's wearing like these thick black gloves, like these skin tight thick black gloves underneath the dress. And she's like has like Victorian frills, white and pink, very cutesy design with like this little parasol. It's like pink and white as well that she's got on her arm. And she's got a cup of tea in one hand, and she seems to be reading a book in the other.
I will look at her and see if she says anything for a brief second.
You kind of look at her book and look up. Oh, hello. My name is Alice. How are you?
I am doing pretty good. I am Hoax.
Like the word that means a big sham or a big mistake?
Yeah, my dad, now this may sound cruel, but my family has a different sense of humor, you see. He thought, being married to a doppelganger and then producing a changeling child, it'd be hilarious to call me Hoax. And I do see the humor in that, because people wouldn't believe what I can do.
Oh, I find it very funny too, sweetie.
Some people have said, man, that story is cruel. I say, no, my father James is hilarious.
If you think he's hilarious, you should get a load of me. I'm a tiefling, and yet I was born with essentially just channels the healing magic through his hands, causing the golden holy light to come out. Isn't this a twist of fate? The most demonic person in this whole group has the most holy and positive healing power around. I'm pretty sure you can tell. Pretty sure you can tell how well that went along with a lot of people.
Oh, that ain't nothing to be ashamed of. They just jealous because of your gift, honey. I came from people didn't like me because of what I was.
Yeah, well,
I chased out a lot of towns because of it.
he takes the thumb of his right hand and runs it along from a spot like 3/4 of an inch above his eyebrow down from it across the curve of his face down his temple and his cheekbone down to his jawline. This was from a person who really didn't like me. Made it a point to nearly cut my damn face off.
Well, Miss Alice, let me say on behalf of Bronzeport, I would not chase you out of town for slapping the mayor.
Oh, I'd hope not. I'd hate for John to have to get physical again with people being mean to me.
Oh, well, you ain't gonna hear anything out of me.
And as you guys are talking, you watch as the human kind of walks over and kind of like, he'll do the older brother thing, like put his hand down, and like, so, how you boys liking my sister? Giving you guys like the don't fuck around or I'm gonna mess you up look.
I'm gonna-
that older brothers give.
I'm gonna give the classic cheeky smile and just go, I like her just fine.
She seems really nice.
What in the hell is that thing?
No idea.
Pixie salamander, apparently.
No, Taliesin would love you.
Oh, neat.
Where is that old coot? You
Just,
see him just kind of like, you see him just kind of look around. Taliesin, where are you? We got some. Faye? You Faye, right?
Sort of. I mean, it's a lot. It's sort of a long story. I mean, if you have the time, if you or this Taliesin person have the time, I could definitely explain it in better detail.
I'm not one for stories. Taliesin, maybe. He's probably in his books right now. Or he's out making tea again. He loves his tea.
Okay.
The sound of furious scribbling from behind Dazzle Booper.
Geldrum
Trucker.
would-
Oh, good.
And Geldrum would have came in a little late and then tried to find a drink. A non-alcoholic drink if possible.
You see, John just kind of like, for lack of a better term, he's kind of just working. He's working these different taps. It's like, yes, a couple of them are alcoholic, but some of them like look like non-alcoholic drinks too. And he's like, he'll toss you a mug and be like, "They're labeled if you want anything specific."
And for a while, he'll just kind of mull it over and decide what sounds good.
Okay, they've got ciders, water, a couple juices, but Doctor, you see something on this the human boy John that you recognize immediately.
Okay.
You see the symbol of Letten. You see it like on his skin, his right arm, like just above the elbow on the back side of the arm. You see the what you would know as the Latin royal symbol. It's the country's like symbol, which is it is a rifle and a sword. The sword is kind of making like a more of like a cross section, while the rifle is going straight up. Coming out of the barrel of the rifle, though, which is not normal. This isn't on a flag, but coming out of his seems to be like a single like flower, like you think like a sunflower or something. Some would consider this a mockery of the flag. Some of this would consider it an insult. Some consider it maybe just their own artistic thing.
I love the old Vietnam reference.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
to be clear, this is the state flag, right?
No, this is the nation flag. This is the old flag that was like. Basically, this is the flag that if you're Latin but you don't have a this is the flag that like. Okay, you know how there's the American flag, but then every state has its own flag.
Yeah.
This is the main country flag, and the two parties had their flags, which was the church flag and the loyalist flag. This is the country flag, and it looks like he did his own design to it to kind of mess with it a little bit.
He looks up from scribbling furiously about the interesting thing that is Dazzle Booper. He sees that, and then he immediately gets defensive. Not like, outwardly so, but he gets tense. And his eyes stay tracking, just following the guy.
Dazzle
You
Booper
don't
looks
seem to
up.
notice.
Dazzle Booper looks up to you. What is your expression? Are you hiding your expression at all? Or at
No.
least trying to. All right, then Dazzle Booper will hold his little hand nubby up to you to hold.
What is John doing right now?
John has left you with his sister. Not so much as like I trust you, but more as just that I got stuff to do. He's gone back over to the taps, and he's gone behind it, and he's kind of like tinkering on it a little bit. You can see him like adjusting them, switching out a couple barrels of different drinks.
That's perfect. I'm going to look at Alice and just go, Alice, you don't like liars, do you?
No, I don't prefer him.
Well, then allow me to say, in all honesty, you have got to be the most beautiful woman I have ever seen.
Gosh, you just quite the charmer.
Something like that, I suppose.
Go ahead and make me a. Yeah, so you at the table too?
Yes, I am.
Need you both to make me wisdom saving throws as you keep looking at her.
Okay. Wisdom saves +3. The dice says 14 +3 is 17.
A soft 14.
Both of you. Okay, you have to play with me on this one. Both of you feel like a couple of like middle school, high school girls that just saw their crush, and their hearts are just bum 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 bum. Like you look in her eyes, and her eyes almost get this like heart look in her eye, like an anime or something.
Yeah.
And you can't help but feel like your heart start to beat a little bit, your pace race, and you're just like, holy crap, she is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna be infatuated by her, to say the least. So much so you'll have disadvantage on deception rolls against her for a little bit.
Would they also be under the charmed condition?
You don't know.
Uh,
Not involved in this.
Being looking a little visibly like small beads of sweat forming, you just hear Hoax go. Just kind of let out a long breath of air.
What's the matter, gentlemen? You both look quite flushed now. Is it getting hot in here or something?
I would say it got hot in here a couple of minutes ago before I sat down.
No, aren't you just quite the charmer?
Oh, I am something.
And, we'll jump from that real quick. Crow, what are you up to, man?
I probably would have. He would have found his way over to the bar.
Okay.
And
You sitting
kinda-
with Mark's character?
yeah.
Okay.
And been like, did you see what I did in the last fight? I took on the man almost by myself. No response, Marcus?
And Gelrum's just, still trying to decide what he wants to drink. Too many decisions.
It's all good. Just pick one.
I don't know what I want. Probably just gonna go with like a tea.
And Crow would be like, do you have anything like dragon fruit?
Oh yeah, we got. You see John's head kind of pop up over the bar. Oh yeah, we got all sorts of good stuff too, like that. You want tea, right? I'd recommend the Earl Grey. Got that from down in Evergreen. They got some good teas down there.
Let's do it.
I guess 2 teas.
You'll get a dragon fruit tea. You'll get a Earl Grey tea.
and Galdrum will just start sipping it
Alright.
while
John will
listening
kinda,
to
like, look at you.
conversations.
No, it's a good tea. It's got a good flavor. Don't really drink a lot of tea, so I can't be like, what's this? No.
I just can't wait for food. I am starving.
Yeah. Just you boys wait. Dolly makes a good food. She really does. Best damn cook this place has ever seen. Uh, you see, John kind of look at you, Crow. Question: Are you by chance from Latin?
I think I came on a ship from there, but I kind of I don't know. I lost my memory, so I really don't know what's going on.
Oh, must like a good hit to the head or something, didn't you?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. We have a doctor supposedly in the group, but we have not looked into it yet.
Alright, yeah. Okay. You see him he's just kind of like mulling over that answer.
It's alright. I've been getting weird looks because of my stuttering problem.
That's alright, friend. I've seen a lot of people with stutters and stuff where I come from. Some people just want to be rude and make jokes and be dicks. But don't worry, you're fine here. If you're a friend of the old man, you're a friend of mine.
But I'm glad because this is some good tea.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I made it myself. Well, sister made it herself. I just made the contraptions that disperse it. Was, quite the alchemist and such.
And then he's just kind of after that he'll just he has a journal on him that he likes to just write in, but he hasn't had anything really in it. So he's now trying to jot stuff down so he can remember stuff.
Alright. Like a good 5 minutes goes by before you hear, supper's ready, come get it. Is, I'll make your way towards the dining hall?
Yep.
Yep.
Yay!
Yep.
Having taken the doctor by the hand during his reaction, Dazzle Booper's attention immediately snaps to the person who called dinner. Let's go get dinner.
Oh yes. You must forgive me. Goes from my past. You might have said.
It's all right. It's okay to be scared of things. That's what being brave is. I mean, overcoming them is basically the definition of being brave.
Well, I could have used that lesson several years ago. I let cowardice get the better of me that time. But that's what I have you for, my little friend. You're brave enough.
Shucks. Okay, well let's go get the dinner now.
Just
Maybe
walk.
Galdrum would have followed Crow.
Yeah, Vincent isn't gonna get up. Like, I'm seriously hungry right now. I really hope they got a big feast ready. Turn up his stomach will let out an even louder growl than before. Damn it, why didn't I eat lunch for this fight?
Alrighty. Interesting enough, y'all watch as everybody else sits over, but there is like one seat at the table left open, and you see Solus just kind of look like, of course he ain't gonna pull his head out of the books, just like him.
Is that Taliesin person you were talking about earlier?
You see John kind of look, yeah, that's Taliesin. That old elf's always got his head buried in his books. He's a good guy. It's just always studying something. Wish he'd pull his head out and do a little, spending time with the family kind of thing.
I mean, you could tell him that something strange is at the table, and you could and that he could probably bring up any questions about it at dinner during the dinner conversation.
I've used that trick a few too many times. He don't believe me no more. Yeah, it's his loss for not coming to see you. Please sit and eat. You guys see before you is just this large banquet of turkey and mashed potatoes with brown and white gravy, depending on what you like. Green bean, like a green bean like casserole, hash browns, funeral potatoes, just heavy starches, cheeses, meats, something that's really gonna stick in your stomach and be a real rib sticker,
Yep.
Well, Trucker is totally swayed me on white gravy, so I'll be having some of that.
I've tried both, and I would probably say that my preference is a little bit more toward brown gravy.
Both are good, but the way that the stuff that Trucker makes is not something to turn your nose up at. I'll say that at the very least.
Oh no, I don't doubt that.
This ain't no store-bought powder mixed with a little bit of water. This is homemade. It's got the flavor. It's got the taste, kind of gravy. No, I'm not gonna pull Monty Glue and over describe the food. I'm not that good.
I was gonna say I have not technically had dinner and will not be having dinner tonight, so I'd prefer we don't go that far.
I'm gonna be eating after this because I got some meat thawing that I need to cook.
Yeah.
But yeah, you kind of sit, you all eat. A couple of things you note: learn that the human and the tiefling are siblings. The tiefling is 10 years younger than the human John. You come to find out that Solus is Zagler's daughter-in-law. Son and her got married, but unfortunately, their ship they lost, their son was on it, and he lost his son to that in an accident. So he no longer has a son, and she no longer has her husband. And he helps take care of his daughter-in-law and his granddaughter. You also learn that let's see. Learn that Taliesin, the one they keep talking about, is a high elf that really just he is the study of arcane and magic as much as possible. If this dude gets his hand on a book or a magical item, he is I gotta study until I can't think no more. Oh man. And as the night kind of progresses and you guys get towards the end of the night, Zagler will kind of look to you all. I hope you enjoyed the meal. I do have a question.
Okay.
Sure.
Are any of you by chance looking for work or to be part of something?
My mom always told me I needed new friends, so I suppose.
Vincent will just rub his arm with one hand. Well, I am a little short on funds at the moment before I have to find some other place who will undoubtedly need my help.
I could probably use some more tales of glory to write to write to my bestest friend Millie about.
I have nothing better going on other than trying to get my memory back.
I can't really do what I'm trained to do until I get to the capital, so
Well, I was wondering, you did such a great job on that little tussle earlier today. We, of the Zagnalost company, could use more members. We need more people that we can send out for collecting debts and helping guard the vehicle on long trails, as well as finding lost magical artifacts. We're traveling merchants and bankers, so to speak. We deal with these sort of things. Work with us, get you magical items that you can either buy and sell or trade with us. Is that something any of y'all would be interested in doing?
So I'd be working with you and getting to see some of the fine people I've met here today as often as possible.
Possibly, yes, depending on what you find or you need to require.
Yeah, sold.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I'm definitely sold. I'd be definitely okay with the prospect of spreading my reputation enough that my friend Millie can easily hear about what I'm doing. So yeah.
Sure. I hope. How about the rest of you, don't mind me asking?
I definitely could use an adventure.
well, it's like I said, I can't do what I'm trained to do until I get to the capital, so I'll offer my services up for this motley crew.
I'd appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it.
And I can't get the answers I want if I don't get strong enough to do it. I'll accept working with you.
Well, I do hope this is a beautiful friendship. How about you, Emergirl, my cobalt friend? What are you interested in?
I'm just interested in helping out however I can.
Well,
So you can count me in.
that's good to hear. I'll go get the contracts here in one quick second. You see him kind of like stand up. You see everybody starts getting up, getting ready to go to bed for the evening. And as y'all kind of just sitting there, just talking, you see a very old-looking elven gentleman come in. He looks to be a high elf, but he looks like the kind of elf like where the age is getting to him, where it's like, yeah, you know, he's within like the last 100, maybe 200 years of his life, because you can see the age in his eyes.
In the twilight years. I see.
Ah, I see we have company. Hello. Who are all of you?
I'm Dazzlebooper. Hi.
Yes. Huh.
I'm
See sad about
Pro.
that. I don't see too many of those often.
I'm Vincent Harmony. A pleasure to meet you, sir.
Ah, Tiefling. That's good, that's good. Alice could use another friend.
Yeah, Alice.
Oh, you looked her in the eyes, didn't you?
Wait, what?
Ah, yes.
Wait, what
I
happened when
believe
you
her
what
mother
happened in the eyes?
I believe her mother was a high succubus. No, her father was a high incubus. Yes, yes, yes. She inherited that beautiful look of hers, able to capture the hearts of young men without even trying. She tried it
Mental
on me
rec-
once, but I'm a little too old for such things. She tried that on me, she'd probably give me a heart attack.
Mental record scratched. What?
Oh, yeah, she's a very lovely girl. Just be careful. She can't control her powers all the time. That's why
So,
she wears
wait,
the frilly stuff.
does she at least have some control, some conscious ability to turn it on?
Eh? I don't know. Not her grandfather. I don't keep tabs on her. Talk to her brother. He's the one that does that.
That was more out of idle curiosity than anything, because call it a theory, but I think she might be able to just turn it on but not turn it off.
Yeah. Not in my studies to care.
It's an idea. He'll just shrug a little at that, like, it's my idea. Whether it holds weight or not,
Are you all here for work, or are you just here for a visit?
No, we are here for work, sir. We just figured we might break the tension a little with some small talk.
Yeah.
Ah, good. Have you signed the contracts yet?
I think they're actually out to grab the contracts now.
They're trying to prepare. Yes, they're preparing them.
Good. When you're done with the contracts, come and find me. You'll want to go to the painting of the unicorn and just tell it Tiddle Toddle. It'll take you to me.
Tiddle Toddle. Okay.
You watch him like walk over to the table, and he'll just grab like a plate of the left of the mashed potatoes, grab both the gravies, pour both the gravies on the mashed potatoes, and then just take the tray and walk out.
Hoax visibly
like a-
frowns.
Yes, the superior gravy collection.
The man is the
superior gravy collection.
man is the sigma male of eating mashed potatoes.
He didn't look like this dude. Doesn't look like fat. He looks very lanky and skinny, by the way.
He
I know.
decided to Chad Thundercock his way into those mashed potatoes.
Toodaloo, everyone. Toodaloo. And he leaves. Like a minute later, Zaggle comes back with a bunch of paperwork. Ah, hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Um,
Welcome back.
okay, I just need you all to sign here, here, and here. Initial here, here, and here. Date these two. Your mother's maiden name, if you know it. If not, put an X. And your social security, and your birth date. Now we'll be good to go.
Does Hoax have a social security card?
Yes, it's your guild card.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I have no problem, but I was never told my mother's maiden name or if she even had one, so I'm putting an X there.
Yep. If you don't know, put an X. Just do the DMV thing. X.
Crow will sign. Doesn't know his mother. Puts the card he got. Doesn't know his birthday.
Dr. Tremaine
Yes.
is going to carefully and thoroughly read the whole thing.
So Dazzle Booper will sign, gets to and when he gets to his mother's maiden name,
If we don't know our mother,
Put an
right?
X.
Okay. Also, what if we don't have a social security number?
Oh, did you not get a card, a guild card?
I never actually did. I mostly just lived on the outskirts of the town out there.
Okay, we'll need to get you one so you don't have to pay the. Sorry, that's not his voice. We'll need to get you. That's not his voice either. We'll need to get you one later on. Just so you don't have to pay the entrance and exit fees and get your data information. But now just put X's through it if you don't know it.
Oh, okay.
then he puts an X through his date of birth, and then
Okay. So Trucker is gonna read this thing heavily. Is anyone else like deep reading this or anything? Okay. This is the most comprehensive and like intense legal, fully legal, like all the bells and whistles contracts. Like if you were to sit and read it for every single word, it would probably take you at least 3 hours.
Okay, do I immediately see anything that would give my character specifically cause for alarm?
Roll me Just a straight intelligence check. Mark, you can too if you want.
Great intelligence, he says. That will be a 19, sir.
You're reading it. Your eyes are getting a little tired. And you're like, for a second you swear you think said, we get the soul of your firstborn child. Then you're like, wait, what? You go back and read it. It's like, in the event of your death, we can send money or anything to the firstborn child. Seems up and up as much as you can, but like your eye, you feel like your eyes were playing a trick on you for a second.
Very strange.
Is something the matter, friend?
No, it's just my eyes are probably tired. Traveling by ship and then being harassed at the dock
And the bakery.
well, that too. At least you own up to it, my friend. Then he'll just start signing what he can.
He'll look over in Alice's direction and just go, honest as always.
Alice is not there.
No, okay.
She's not there.
He still
He left.
says it, but obviously is not looking at anybody then.
Yeah. All right.
Vincent's gonna go up and then and fill out his paperwork next.
Okay.
Right.
Is that all right?
There we go.
Thank you. All right. Is that everybody?
Believe so.
I believe so.
I believe so.
Well, with that,
Looks like
you've
it.
signed. Oh, go right ahead, little one.
Alright. I was just saying it looks like everything's signed as best as I can.
Okay. And with that, you are now official employees. You watch they'll hand you all these like little badges that have like they're like little copper badges with an abacus symbol on them.
Alright.
I'll pin it below my my lapel pin of Helena.
It's more like a police badge where it's like you can't really pin it. You can more like inlay it into something if you want to.
Then I'll look at him. Can we get like a little leather holder, kind of like a wallet, so we can just flip these things open and go, hey.
Oh yes, of course. Or you can go have them affixed to a uniform or something as well.
I'll take the leather.
Dazzle
leather.
Dazzle Booper will pull.
Every
Sorry.
party needs a pooper. That's why they invited Dazzle Booper.
Anyway, so Dazzle Booper will pull out a key ring, and he will hook the lapel onto the key ring.
How the fuck do you have a key? What?
I mean, I assume he would have had one because he has because he lives in a he lives in a house. So
I thought you said you lived in a barn.
no, I lived in a farmstead. The house is
Is that
like like a farm town.
Okay, you wouldn't have. Okay, you wouldn't have owned the house, but yeah, sure. I'll let you have a ring of keys, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
He would have had a ring of keys, but it would only have like one key on it. Okay.
it'd have the house key.
Yeah,
Just the
obviously.
Just
So
the-
you just the house key and now the new lapel.
Oh, a key ring. A little keychain trinket. Yeah, that's not gonna be made fun of at all.
That'll be fine. It looks great. The more unassuming we all are, the better, isn't it?
Um,
And
not
Galron
exactly, but okay.
would see if maybe Dazzle Booper could heat the metal and kind of weld it to his armor.
You can just slap it on your armor and it'll adhere to it itself.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I will do that.
Dr. Tremaine will reach into a coat pocket, exposing more of the gold chain, and he'll stick it down in a coat pocket.
As you expose that golden watch, you see, if anybody wants to, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Yeah, why not?
Nine. I'm not having a good day with these rolls.
Oh wow, a natural 20 for a total of 19.
Oh, fuck.
Natural 20 with +1.
18.
20. 19. Alright,
Well,
anybody who got above a 12, you'll see Zagler's eyes see the gold for a second, like follow the gold for a second, and then just snap back to attention. Kind of like, ooh, shiny.
I mean, Dazzle Booper just sees that, just pays no mind to it. What in his mind, he just thinks that something interesting caught that man's attention. So he's probably, but yeah.
Well, I shouldn't be keeping you. If you all want, there are rooms available. Sleep here for the night if you don't want to waste the money on something.
I've got a place, but I'm willing to stay.
Excellent.
Yeah, same here.
I think John, if you go talk to John, he can get you set up in some rooms.
I don't know if John likes me, but I will talk to John.
Oh, John, as long as you don't try to sleep with his sister, you'll be fine.
We're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, her thing is powerful.
Oh. Do not blame her just because of her looks. You can't blame her. Looks. Look, keep your hands to yourself. It is said in the contract, no intercompany relationships without explicit permission from both sides and their boss, which is me. Save yourselves.
Well, we're getting a
I'll run
little.
along.
We're putting the cart way ahead of the horse on this one. I have an innocent liking. We're not going to be just jumping right in.
I had no idea what I'm feeling because that was purely magical influence when I was trying to actually have a riveting conversation.
Sure it was. Kids.
In
I was
Infernal,
going to say something when all of a sudden I looked in her eyes and boom, there it goes.
I'll look at Vincent in Infernal I'll look at Vincent in Infernal, just look at him and go, why do you think I learned this language?
Side look.
Language. You hear Zargo just look at you. It is the language of love.
Here's
Say
the...
that in Infernal, you guys.
All of a sudden, Crow will be like, oh, why do you guys think this is a secret?
Wait, do you speak Infernal too?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
My god.
Back in Infernal, I'll just say, not trying to have a secret, just figured I would let my intentions be known to our tiefling gentleman.
It would have been hilarious if I... No, I think I'm actually the only person here who doesn't know Infernal.
No, I don't know it
Trucker
either.
knows it either.
I don't, but what's really funny is I know the polar opposite. I know Celestial.
I also know Draconic, so I could talk to Ingrid anytime I wanted.
I know Primordial and
Draconic
Sylvan,
capital, yeah.
so...
Yeah, I took it because it made thematic sense for me to have it.
It's good to know Draconic and Draconia. Yeah, okay, you guys are now official members. You see him kind of just look at you, man, but I was joking about the whole member thing. Don't cause any problems.
He puts up his hand and kind of just does that little wave, like, I understand.
Do mind her eyes, though. She has a little problem with that. The girl was cursed at such a young age.
I don't think it had an effect on me. I was gonna look at him anyway.
Oh, yeah, if you're strong of will, you'll be fine.
I'm a very weak man, boss. I'm kidding.
It's like, "Look, boss, I'm weak when it comes to pretty
I'm a-
bones. I really
I'm
am.
a very weak man, sir.
Hell, oh, look over there. As you look around, you turn back, he's gone.
Oh, thank God. This is getting weird.
Alright.
I better go see the man of the honor
Bro's
about
gonna
a place
walk
to
over
stay.
to the doctor and be like, you might want to keep a good eye on your golden chain.
Mm. Alright, well, I should probably go visit that Taliesin guy like he said.
I
I'm
told you all
gonna-
to come and visit him.
yeah, Vincent's gonna go and do that.
Yeah, then since everybody's got to do it, I'll do it too. I'll
Where do
talk
you
to
guys
John
go?
later. To the unicorn painting.
To a unicorn.
Yes.
All right, you walk down a hall, and you see 5 unicorn paintings.
Oh god.
Oh, for fuck!
2 of them have 2 unicorns. So the way the hall is, there is 2 on your right side, 2 on the left side, and then 1 at the very end of the hall as well. 2 of them on the right side have 2 unicorns in each photo. Ones on the left side have a red and blue unicorn in each, and one at the very end has a very sickly pale unicorn. Which one do you go to?
I mean, we could just shout the code phrase at the top of our lungs.
I
See
think
which
it's
one
supposed to be said
reacts.
I think we're supposed to say it at normal volume to each one.
I'm just gonna go right up to the sickly pale horse.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the healthy looking one.
Which one? All of the other ones are healthy. The ones on the right side, there's 2 in each of the photo.
I'm
On
going
the
for
left
one of the
side, there's 1 in each photo, and the left one has a red and a blue one.
I'm going for the one in the first the closer one of the 2 on the left. The
Okay,
red
you
one.
want the red one?
Yes.
I'm going to the sickly pale one.
Alright, 2 at the sickly pale.
I will go to the first one on the right.
Alright, the double unicorn. Double unicorn, okay.
Oh. Shit. I'll follow Dazzle.
I will look at Crow and just tap him on the shoulder and go, "Man said to the unicorn, these guys are all fools."
Marcus, which one are you doing?
I'll probably. I'm just gonna go to the sickly one.
I don't know what they're thinking. He said a unicorn, not multiple.
Well, I mean, he said the unicorn, and this is the unicorn out of all of them. Very different than the rest.
Do you remember what the password was?
Yeah, tittle tattle.
As he says.
In an
that doesn't
instant.
happen.
The hair on this sickly pale one, he watches the hair in the photo, immediately comes out, wraps around you 3, and just you guys into the painting, 64 style.
Ah,
Hasselbooper and Dr. Tremaine, you guys are left out in the hallway.
Alright.
Vincent's gonna go up to that painting and say, "Tittle tattle."
Same thing.
What?
Alright.
David,
Stop it! Stop it!
I'm serious.
I made it legally distinct, okay?
Don't. No,
just stop.
jinxing the shit. No jinxing it.
Just stop.
Find you and break your kneecaps.
Glad I refrained.
Thank you. Don't need Mario and Wario coming out of houses at 2 a.m. Okay. Anyways, you guys all find yourselves in a kind of dimly lit room with what these like tall cylindrical columns, 6 of them, 3 on either side of you, where you see like a large desk with its the front of it facing down the corridor that you guys are in, which you see Taliesin at with like a wall of books behind him as he just kind of writing and scribing something. Oh, good, you arrived.
Yeah, it was a bit tricky with the since there were more than one unicorn.
It wasn't
Well,
really
you know,
No,
what are you
that
talking
tricky.
about?
very easy.
There's only one unicorn. I said the unicorn. What are you talking about?
I mean, there were.
There's a whole hall full of paintings of unicorns.
No, there's
There's one with two unicorns, one with a blue unicorn and one with a red unicorn, and there's obviously the one with this one, with the one that's sickly and weak, and there's one with two on it.
you see him just kind of give you this like look. The like, the best way I can describe it, it's the look you give your grandparents when they say something that you don't believe at all. Like,
Yes, Grandma, it's
Yeah.
time for bed.
like yes, the multiple unicorns, and you see him writing something down.
Okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed.
All right, Grandma, let's get you home.
Anyway, what was it you wanted to speak with us about?
My latest invention. I figured you all need something nice. Unfortunately, I can give you one thing right now because you haven't done a job. Just think of this as a token of goodwill. And he'll place upon the desk this little baseball-sized orb that is currently like crystal clear, like a crystal clear kind of color. This is the orb of multiply. Oh no, wait, no, that's nope, wrong one. This is the orb of mystery. It can transform to any magical item that has ever been put in its records.
Wow, that's neat.
So shiny.
Interesting.
So, I mean, it's pretty cool and all, but I assume there's more to it than just showing us this.
This is it. What do you mean?
I mean,
He's given us a gift.
okay. I mean, sorry, it's
You are very rude for a fae. You salamander are supposed to be nice ones. Why are you being rude?
I'm sorry. It's just I was just being cautious. Is
What?
all.
He doesn't get a turn. He doesn't get a turn. You know, I don't want him getting a turn. Don't let him touch this.
I
You,
think
Crow.
what he
That was your name,
means-
right? You're the kind one. Please come here. Come here.
Crow will walk for it. Yes.
Place your hand on the orb.
He'll reach out. Put his hand on top of it. Shake. He's shaking.
I have to roll something, then you will have to roll something. Unfortunately, this isn't fully completed, so there will be a short list until it is fully done. But it is. Where's my others? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. Go ahead and roll me a d8, please.
Gotta find my DA. Oh, it's on its side. 7. My lucky 7.
Watch as it takes this like shiny blue, like this kind of like shiny darkish blue color, and elongates into this like nicely designed quarterstaff. To turn into a +1 quarterstaff. Very nice. Like an uncommon object. Very nice.
He kind of looks. I don't know what I can do much with a staff, but it's cool.
It'll last for about, I think, 8 hours. Or if you dismiss it, at which point, now this can only do this once a day. It can turn in any magical item from common artifact level, as long as as long as it's seen or scanned the object. This thing has seen a lot of things, and I mean a lot. It's a very old and ancient artifact, so don't lose it. If you lose it, I'm gonna kick your asses.
He's like, I will not lose it.
Also, make sure you share amongst yourselves.
Oh,
Except for that one. Doesn't get it.
Sharing is caring.
Dazzleboober is currently kind of curled up into a corner, all sad.
Rude to him, so he's rude back.
Dazzleboober didn't mean to be rude. He was just taking. He was just taking caution when it's just as a Fae. He's learned to take caution when.
Well, he's not a Fae sheep. He's just a high elf. He's not a pure Fae.
Well,
he's more
favors
evil
in
than...
general. Favors in general
Wow.
are just. It's just. It's just as a Fae, he's just been accustomed to being cautious around. Just being cautious around kindness, as it's sometimes double-edged.
So that orb just turned into
Anyways.
a staff for Crow.
Yeah, it just turned into a staff for Crow right now.
Okay.
You don't know what else it could do. He said you basically have to wait another 8 hours before you can activate it. Well, alright. I don't really have anything else for you, so you're free to go now.
Well, we appreciate it.
Crow's gonna
Thank you.
dismiss it and just put the orb in his pocket
Okay.
Okay.
for now.
Okay.
And then he's gonna be like, well, thank you. I think it's time we go get some rest.
Yes, go talk to John. He can get you a good room or something.
He's gonna put me in hell. I'm gonna go speak to John.
And away we go.
Yeah, and away.
It takes a few minutes, but you guys finally find an exit. You find just this door, like end of the hallway, nothing around it, just a plain wooden door.
Yep. Dazzleboober's gate is a bit more gloom.
It's alright, okay.
And Gelder will look at Dazzleboober and be like, you can have my turn.
It's fine. It's
I
just,
don't need it.
it's just being in the Feywild, you gotta expect a catch to...
I understand.
Crow's gonna look at him. It's really gonna be. We don't know what it's gonna turn into, so we're just gonna have to see what it turns into and then give it to whoever can use it the best.
Okay.
That is a fair point.
I'm slightly afraid of what it might turn into if I touch it.
I think it's just random.
Alrighty. You guys go ahead and exit the room, and you see standing out, and they're kind of like talking to their sister. You see John and you see Alice. John is wearing just basic like t-shirt and pants designed for sleeping, but Alice is wearing like a pajama onesie. It is like full body coverage, same as like her frilly outfit. It is like covering up to the neck, all the way to the wrists. Which again, she has those black gloves on her wrist, coming down to her coming down just to her ankles, on her feet, and her feet seem to be wearing like these little bunny slippers. Like she looks adorable, and it's like it's very pink and pretty.
Hoax tilts his hat down and just goes, "John, I'd like a room."
All right. kind of looks at Alice. Is the third floor available? Yes, the third floor should be fine. If y'all want, we can put you up on the third floor. Each of you can have your own rooms.
Perfect.
Okay.
Crow's gonna say,
Wonderful.
I like the bunny slippers.
Oh, thank you. My brother got me them. And
Very
everybody who
good
looks at
fit.
Alice when he gives her a compliment, I need all the males to make wisdom saving throws except for Sheepy.
Here we
I
go.
remember. Avert my bitch.
Does it count if I'm just looking at his shoes?
15.
You made the compliment, so you have to make it too, please.
What is?
Avert my eyes. I'm not looking.
I
Haha.
wasn't gonna look anyways.
For context, chat, Dazzle Booper is a race that does not conventionally reproduce in the manner in which Succubi and Incubi normally target. So
Yeah, I got
What save is it?
He's a lizard. He is a fey lizard creature.
I got
Uh,
I got a 15.
keep your numbers quiet for a minute. I got something very specific I'm gonna be doing. All right. Did anybody get below a 12?
Nope.
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 Anybody get below a 15?
No.
No.
Did anyone get below
I'm
a
at a
17?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You two, you're not like deeply infatuated. But when she makes that like thank you, it's like how do I want to put this? It's like it's the innocence of like, oh, someone just being cute for the sake of being cute. Like you can't help but find that person cute kind of innocence. She makes that charm. Anybody get 18 or higher?
No, I was at a 16.
Okay, you're with them with the.
Yeah.
You're not like, oh god, I gotta be with her, but it's like, oh, she's cute.
Yeah.
That kind of attraction. Yeah, if anybody gets 18 or higher, they're completely fine. It's like, okay. Alright, Alice, go ahead and show them to the rooms. And if you guys will follow, she will lead you up the stairs.
Yep.
I will. I will stay behind for a brief moment.
Okay.
And I will address John. I could not help but notice the tattoo there.
The moment you say that, and everybody clears the first steps, it's like normal, like, hey, how's it going? Demeanor changes to more of a dark and serious. What's your point?
No point. Former loyalist.
Decide.
What's that?
So you picked a side.
Yes. More like I picked the side I thought was the lesser of two evils.
Still picked an evil.
No. As you can see, I'm not there anymore. I'm here.
I used to wear the symbol. I don't know what that watch is either. I didn't hear it not ticking either.
I wear the symbol of the profession I chose. I chose to use it in a way I thought would lessen some of what was going on.
Still fought for a country that deems other races less than itself. You loyalists are all the same as the damn church. You acted high and mighty, thinking, oh, we didn't kill the lesser races. But you didn't work with them. You didn't give to them. You didn't help them. It's the same as killing them.
I'm aware. since you saw fit to bring it up, the watch doesn't tick for a reason. I would say friend, like I say to everyone else, but I don't think you would. I don't think you would appreciate that. But I'm trying. I have not been in Latin for years. I'm as shunned there as everyone who isn't human is shunned there too.
Do me a favor, will you? Stay away from my sister.
I had no intention, sir. You're a sharp-eyed fellow. You probably noticed that I averted my eyes. I have no intention.
You get the sense from looking at him and like just listen to him. This isn't the overprotectiveness of I'm trying to keep a boy away from my sister. This is the overprotective of I'm trying to keep a scar from reopening on my sister. There is something in the way he's acting with you being letting blood, and choosing a side in that war that angers him. You don't know what, you don't know the story behind it, but you get the feeling he does not like you, even though you picked the loyalist. He still sees you as a traitorous scumbag in a sense.
That's fair. I am in my own small way inconsequential in the grand scheme of things, I have no doubt. Trying to make up for a wrong that I committed, and I don't have the hubris to think that my small good deeds here and there would ever clean the stains from my own nation's history. But one man moved to action may move other men to action. You see who I travel with. I hold no ill will nor malice to any of them.
Trust me. Nobody can make that fucking continent be forgiven of their sins. Better if it was just wiped off the map. With that, he just turns away and he just turns around and walks away. With that, we're gonna end the session right there, boys.